Yeah, we're going on random thoughts and opinions on a random. On a random Wednesday. Popped up on your random thoughts and opinions. This is my random thoughts and opinions. Bobby Blue Blam style. All you want to know about nothing, you know what I'm saying? Straight blues on a Wednesday. Over here at the Chicken Factory Tyson in Center, Texas. Waiting for them to get through cutting these throats of these chickens so I can get down the road. Thought I'd come on with my random thoughts and opinions. Is anybody in here? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm up in here, man. Yeah. You say look like my shit done froze. Mad Doctor, DT Smith, here you go. King Cheese, Short Butt Cap, Supreme Excellence. What it do? I know you ain't already smoking, man. I know you're not already smoking. And what it is, 5:25 our time, because I'm on the same side of the planet as you. I know you're not already, well, if you is, since smoke on my brother, I can't stop a man from doing what he gonna do, man. He gonna do what he gonna do. My brother Short Butt Cap. Oh man, he already pop up Cap, old man. Yeah, that me. Pop up Cap. Woo. We popped up on y'all. Woo. Man, I got a theme for this actual random thoughts and opinion. I got a theme for them. I never had a theme. If you even follow me, I just have random thoughts and opinion. There ain't no episode, ain't no nothing because they random. Ain't no number to them. That's for Bulldog Court. That's for the after show live. You know what I'm saying? They got a number to them. Yeah, they coming consistently right at your head top. Straight knocking the cap off your head with them. But for random thoughts and opinions, man, you know what I'm saying? It could be any time. It ain't no rhyme or reason. You know what I'm saying? But this time, I got a rhyme or reason. I got a reason, but it's random. You see what I'm saying? It's a reason, but it's random. I'm just sitting up here. You know what I'm saying? I talked to the Short Butt Cap earlier. Salute King T. Talked to him earlier. Told him, you know what? I'm over here waiting on these doggone birds to get done. I might well go over here and do a random thoughts and opinion. But what I'm going to talk about, King T? What I'm going to talk about? I guess that's why it's random. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's why it's random. But I got one. Fantasy breeds. But on a recreation form. Fantasy breed, but not fantasy. But it's a fantasy. You see what I'm saying? It's been done before. But now, we want you to do it, and you're the master of the fate. Okay, one is the Red Boy Jocko G Rascal. We're going to say hardcore is the ones that made that famous. They went hard in the paint. It's a lot of other people went Red Boy Jocko, G Rascal, and went hard in the paint, right? But if it was you, and you were back in the 1980s, 1970s, or if you were in today's time, let's just say you wanted to recreate that four-way cross, but you didn't want to be a biter. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it your own way, which anybody is free to do today. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm bringing this up. You can do a four-way cross any way you want to do it. That's the freedom within the Bulldog words. Do it the way that you want to do it. You can look at other people who've been successful in the past or had dogs that you might have liked across or what have you, and look at they done and saying like, okay, um, I'm not in the 1980s anymore, but I can do it. I feel like I can do it this way, and it may not be better, but it may be better. But you know, it's dogs that's in a certain way, that's made up in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I got you. And so this what I'm like looking at today. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got 2 videos ready to go, 2 shorts ready to go to demonstrate on one side of how I would do it in this modern day time. You know what I mean? Or which strains of dogs that I would use. I don't know if it's the best, but then I'm gonna turn it over to the Bulldog community. I'm gonna turn it over to you guys who might know these crosses and these modern day strands far better than me, far better than I ever could, and turn them over to you. Let's hear what say you. You know what I'm saying? About as far as well, you like, well, SDA, get a hold. You that was cool, but you didn't think about this dog right here. See, instead of that, Red Butt Jocker right there, that's cool and all, but I would have picked this one right here. And then I would have bred up to this female right here, and I would have came out probably better than what you had. You know what I'm saying? Or better than what they had back then. You know? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking at right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm checking out right now. I'm gonna put the link, you know what I'm saying? Salute Mr. Vernon. Where my link at? I'm gonna try to get my link in here. But when I get to that part of the random thoughts and opinion, when I turn it over to the community to let them throw in, okay, see a man. I'm gonna get to it. Eyes are getting to it. Let me set the stage. I gotta set the stage. See a man. Let me set the stage. It look like see a man ready to say, hell no, get a hold, Jay. That ain't the two. I'd have told them. Be way better than him. Hell no. But look, they go Mad Doctor. He gonna throw that 5-way in. Look, said Mad Doctor. I said 4-way. I'm talking about these 2. I didn't even mention the other one. He said, "Oh, that's easy. Zero Eli COVID. He finna hate blood. He finna throw them 5-ways in there. I don't care what happened. Mad Doctor gonna put them 5-ways in the on the chat line, on the line right here on the chat. I don't know what he do nowhere else, but Mad Doctor gonna put them 5-ways in there. He gonna put 5 grand champions in there in one dog. That's his way to go. That's what he doing. You understand me? Look who I got coming in the door. Somebody coming in the door. Early on the who it is? Your boy Cal.
What it do, man? They let me off the bus early today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, they let him out of there. They got tired of you. They said, we got it. Let him out. We don't care if folks come pick him up or not. Get him out of here.
Yes,
Get him out of here.
Better know it, man. Salute to the chat.
Dog Man TV in the building.
What it do,
Mr. 501.
Hey, hey, interstate. They sent me with a note
Yeah.
said pressure be on later, man. They sent me with a note. So they,
Staple it to your shirt. They stapled it to your shirt. I had to take it off now. They stapled it to your shirt. I said, what do you see in here with DNC? Oh, okay, first gonna be coming on later. Okay, man. Okay, man. All right.
yes, sir.
Yeah, but okay, we're gonna get to it. So my brother, he want me to go and get to it. What Maverick said, what the shakedown is. Okay, we got the parameters of the game we playing. Okay, now what the big? Okay, what you pick? So we can get to what we gonna pick after you. But I got another one, Maverick. I got this cross 4-way, and then I got the 4-way. Everybody want to conversate about the so-called golden vein. How would we do that today in this time to recreate the golden vein? I think I don't have to tell these people in the chat what the golden vein means to people out here. Now, it was a couple of different other golden veins before we got to this one, but for this era, this time, we know we talking about the Red Boy Jocko, Bolio Tombstone cross, and how would you cross it? Hold on, who we got to come in the door? Oh, we got coming in the door.
Pressure cow.
Pressure cow.
Lou, my
brother.
Lou.
On the Wednesday, hump day.
Hey,
we gonna do it anyway.
You know what?
Man, let me get my round of applause for both my brothers.
Appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah, man. Much love.
Oh yeah.
Hey, low key, I was thinking about that today. I was like, I can tell FBA to get on.
Yeah. Great minds think alike. We gonna came on up in here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Press, you heard what he said?
What'd he say?
Let him in on it, ADA.
Oh, talking about what they had when you came out the bus.
Yeah, about
with that note on you. Yeah. I thought you were gonna tell about the note. Yeah, they kicked he on the bus and he had a note. He had a note stapled to his shirt. I said, what this here? And I got rid of you already, KT thing, shot, bro. I said, then I opened up the letter. It said pressure be on later on. Pressure be on later on. So I was like, oh, okay then. Well, come on in, KT. Come on in. They don't kick you out the bus. Come on in. Yeah, man. Nah, but what we talking about? What pressure? What pressure?
Nah, I was saying you was talking about that golden vein. I don't think you heard about that.
Oh Lord, have mercy. It wouldn't be right if I didn't do it, pressure. Okay, at first I said this a random thoughts and opinions. I do got a theme. I normally don't have no theme. It's random. I ain't thought about nothing. I'm just coming on here, just checking out the Bulldog streets. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's what, talk to the family, to the community. But this time I got fantasy breedings, okay? If you was in this time right here and you wanted to recreate the Red Boy Jocko Jeep Rascal cross, which 2 dogs would you use to make the Red Boy Jocko Jeep Rascal? I said, I got 2. That's one of them. The other one is the so-called, I'm putting my 2 fingers in the air, quotation mark, in the air, golden vein. They call it the golden vein. Everybody hot. You can't do nothing without mentioning some kind of golden vein. This Red Boy Jocko, Bolio Tombstone, even though I believe it was some golden veins long before that. You know what I'm saying? Carver and somebody else might have had golden veins long before that. Patrick and them probably had a golden vein before that. But everybody today, you blaspheme if you saying that. Anything other than this Mayday, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna bring out the Holy Ghost, Mayday Holy Ghost, is not the golden vein. This 4-way. So I got 2 shorts I want to show. Let me see. Red boy, look at they go Dog Man TV already throwing out the cap early. You said Red boy Jocko Bullet Two Zone Cross or scatter.
Mm.
I'm saying, Dog Man TV, you taking a lot of gambling chances. Keep saying about that scatter with that four-way right there.
Oh,
It's a lot of folks out here. They're gonna make this whole chat room scatter. Cause they'll come in here with them darn guns blazing. Internet or AK-47. Tap, 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 tap. They gonna come on here trying to make everybody get up out of here. Because we talking about that in reference to scatter bread. You gambling hard right now. Dogman TV. I run Rip Boy Jocko Tombstone. Rip Boy, no bolio.
Yeah, I like that.
See that kind of that kind of more like when I'm okay. Well, let me go ahead and get to this video. I'm finna do the first one. The first video I'm finna show. The first short is how I would do the Red Boy Jocko Jeep Rascal Cross. I think Pressure gonna like this one, or he may say cap at the end of the video. I don't know, but I'm finna go ahead. Like the head, here
One of my random thoughts and opinions, fantasy. One of my random thoughts and opinions, fantasy breedings. I thought to myself, how would I recreate the four-way cross that made hardcore kennels so famous? I would first find some good Red Boy Jocko blood, like Pompano Kennel's Ezra. Ezra is heavy Red Boy Jocko through Bowman's Hammer, so STP's champion Toro. Also Voil's Little John as well. Also has some champion Termite and some Paladin through Al's champion Butch. Then I would need some good Jeep Rascal blood, so I would breed to a female called GM's Goldie. Goldie is heavy Jeep Rascal through Windy City Combine's Rocky Rom, and Snake Man's Grand Champion Pedro. She is also double-bred Pit Stops Bandit. She also has FTK's champion Sunny D in the pedigree, who beat a Sporting Dog Journal cover dog called Midway Mauler, also known as Rocca's Raccoon. These would be the contrasting families I would use. What families would you use?
Okay.
Cap.
That's my first one.
Cap on the GM part. Cap.
I knew it.
Hey T, you know GM. You know GM. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Remember when we got disappointed at?
Yeah.
Remember where the disappointment was at? Yeah, that's GM. Yeah, that's GM.
Yeah.
Cap.
I'm in the silk, capping over there in the silk, cap.
Yeah, that GM part of cap.
Didn't even know I had stumbled across cap. I must got a cap detector.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Man, we had to put him on the cap rack.
Yeah.
Man, they went on the cap rack.
Yeah, that bottom half, the G Red Boy part. Yeah, that was the cap part. Mm-hmm.
That was the cap part.
Coming from that source.
The Jeep Rascal part was the cap.
I'm gonna say that. Coming from that source. Cap.
Okay. Oh.
But I like your put down though. I like how it was put together though. How you put it together. I like that. But the GM part was cap.
Yeah, if it was real, then I would have been on point. But since it's cap, it ain't on point. I get what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Boy, that guy always popping up.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So
Oh
okay,
man, you gonna
so
make
I'm
a,
gonna put it
a
on
bolio
the
doodle?
crew.
You gonna make a bolio doodle? Oh man.
A
Okay.
polio doodle.
A bolio doodle. That
Hold on.
bolio makes
Oh,
everything better in my
hold
opinion.
on. Oh man, you ain't saying it right. Bolio doodle.
Oh, bolio doodle. Oh man, that'd be the formula. I see him, Maverick. G Red Boy Bajako. I got you. I wish I could get for my Jocko. What about Mosley's Gator Baby? That was a nice Jocko bred female. Well, Red Boy Jocko bred female.
Let's see.
That'll go good.
Mm-hmm.
What the red boy Jocko you gonna use though?
Yeah, that'll be it. Oh, you want it on top? Oh, okay.
Oh, from
Hold on.
okay. No, it don't gotta be. It could be on top or bottom. It could be how. It could be. You
Okay.
could be resting on top, and then you can put yo. It don't matter. It's gonna be your way. It's gonna be your way.
Okay, yeah.
As long as
put
there's
her
them
for the
4 ways,
bottom.
the 4 different ones. Okay.
I'll put her for the bottom.
And
For
Gator
the Red
Baby,
Boy Jocko.
Gator Baby, the tab and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. I'll take that. And she got the
Okay.
rascal with her.
Know what I'm saying?
So I'll take that.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And then I'll go back to a Windy City production. Windy City. I can't say Windy City production. I'm gonna say a Dirty Bills production. I'll take the Champion Bandit out of nowhere. Champion Bandit, aka Pit Stop Champion Bandit. I'll take him for the Red Boy, for the Jeep Red Boy. I'll take him for that. Yeah.
So
him on top of Gator Baby.
you went the same way I went, but you went to the certified. You went the certified way. Okay, then. Not the counterfeit cat way. Okay. I got it. Right.
Mm-hmm. Champion Bandit wasn't fake. See him at Maverick. He wasn't fake. He was legit. He won 3 in the Midwest and then sold to Pit Stop and they won another one with him. He wasn't fake. I can contest to that. He wasn't fake.
No
That
cap.
was a real bulldog. Yeah, he was a real bulldog.
She America think the roster stuff is dead and gone.
Hey,
My God, he must ain't seen it.
one.
Oh my goodness, what is he? What?
The fourth
Oh my
one
God!
is when Pit Stop bought him. So I can't speak on the fourth one. I know about the first 3, but that fourth one is when Pit Stop bought him. They bought him as a champion and they took him out again. I don't know.
I'm with you, old man.
Be.
I like how you put that together, old man.
Ooh, yeah, Wild Side Renegade. So you're gonna come with a little more out with some outlaw niggerino mixed in with the hold on, let me go back down to it. Union County, salute. Mm-hmm. With the Hoffman Booger. Okay. Mason Smiling. Okay.
Okay. Nobody cooking over there.
Got him some good Jeep. He got some good Jeep with that Booger. Oh, you could have did that. Oh, okay, Chavis Ho. Okay. Now Chavis Ho, that's more Jocko than it is Red Boy. I like your style, old man. I know you, old man. I like your style, old man.
Old man over there cooking.
Okay. That one person from the community. Let me see. And look at, but you know what I'm saying? Mad Doctor gonna come in and put his 2 cents to my paper mouth rep boy Jocko dog. Laughing my ass off. Boy, I tell you the truth.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And I can't say you a lie. I can't say you lying. But the one I see, you know what I'm saying? Like I say.
I see you, Union. I see you, Union. Keeping the Midwest. I see you.
I would use my WCC molded straw and buy a okay, Union County. I went fantasy. See, when you got stuff good around, you could go reality. He said that's a possibility. It ain't happening, but it's a possibility. So I go grab my straw and grab a female, and I can make that for real.
You put in cheat code.
Oh yeah. Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me put the chat. Let me put the thing of the just in case J.Bo. I don't know if J.Bo watching or not. You know what I'm saying?
We never know. We never know.
Hold up, because I came on randomly, and I don't want him to be like, you know.
Ooh.
That my bad, see you, man.
Stop it, dog, man.
I don't know how I did that.
Stop it, dog, man.
No, I made a mistake and mashed the button and tried to put the comment in there.
No, dog, man said they got poodles with J.Bo in them.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Oh man, the doodle ball.
Yeah, man. We don't want to get talk crazy to tomorrow.
Mm-mm.
Oh, nah. He said it Bo.
Oh, Bo. Oh man, Bo. Come on up in here, man. Quit playing around. Come on up in here. Get some of this midweek cap. That's right, Vernon.
Yeah,
That's right.
Vernon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blood.
Salute. Spring. Blood, mad.
Spring, you about right.
That's my bad, see America. I don't know how. I pressed the button and removed all his I don't even know how to get it back on there.
Oh man.
Moved all their comments out the way and stuff. Yeah, man, but like I say, for certain, okay.
My quid.
Probably there were certain strands of red boy that could punch. Crip, tray maker, dogs had crunch. Yeah, Crip dog. Yeah, I heard about the Crip dog. Your tray maker. Every now and again they'll come out with it.
Yeah, certain strands of Shreveport Mike.
Smoke my Adam. Had a mistake breeding happen. Heavy Chinaman Earl Jr. male bred himself to a barracuda female. 5 in the litter, all crazy as hell. Man biters. Left my ass off. Heavy Chinaman Earl Jr. barracuda.
Damn biters. That's crazy.
Man,
dog,
so you
man,
made a creator. Okay.
Dog man said cap on Crip, man.
Damn, dog, man. Chris wasn't, he didn't bring the funk. You think it was the cross, maybe? That didn't bring the funk, that cross?
See, Crib didn't have it, man.
It might have been the cross.
Oh, you wasn't bred that way.
Oh, that's another thing of cat right there.
Yeah. It was a fly in a milkshake.
Yeah, Jeep. I look at Jeep like, that's that one ingredient. You gotta put some of it in there. Depending on what you breed, you might have to put a little touch of that Jeep in there. It just, I don't know. It just stir up something.
Word.
Yeah, I need to stop for this because I wouldn't know how to put them back on. What's up, Bobby? You said call the cap on Crib? What?
Yeah, he said he wasn't bred like that. Say he was throwing that mouth, but he wasn't bred like that.
My bad, see her married, man. Dang, I hate I did that. I don't know how I did that. I made a mistaken advantage shit, but anyway.
Yeah, we got what he's talking about, though.
Those Crib dogs crossed with Banjo was like freeze cup from the candy lady. Gonna hit. It's sparkle every time, no cap.
It might just been the cross. It might just been the cross, dog, man. I mean, nonstop. It might have just been the cross.
My Cuba Red dog was pure red boy, and you have to cross it. Yeah, that's a lot of them all Union County.
Yeah.
That I seen. They needed help. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to be an all around dog, you gotta put them with something. They'll just be like a game plug if you don't.
Make them more complete. You had to put something with it.
Right. Because all the heavy, closest to red boy dogs, I say they was running and gunning and all that, but it's just like it wasn't enough. It was like they run themselves into the damn ground.
Right.
All the shit they doing ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta put something else with it.
What I got coming through the door?
What we got up here?
J.Bo! J.Bo!
What's that, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Well, one thing that can go for all of us want some more.
Yeah, for sure. That's for sure.
That's right. That's for sure.
When we might don't get it after the first breeding, but we get it right after the second breeding for sure.
It'll come out of the ring.
Yeah, you'll get mouth after every breeding. I'm still looking for some on the second breeding, though.
Right.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Hey, they don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Sometimes you get it before the breeding.
Yeah, okay, sometimes you get mouth before you breed.
Hey, man. Hey, J.Bo, man. Put our stuff over there by the dog food, man. Tell them just go stand over by
I
the
just
car.
trying to figure out where everybody. I just trying to figure out where everybody gonna get all this mouth from.
I think we trying to find it. We trying to find it.
Oh, my mouth went over groceries.
Mm, mm.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, mouth. You can't get mouth that easy no more. Like you used to.
Cap, cap,
Dang.
cap,
No.
cap,
Well, hey, look, I ain't talking about at home.
cap.
You know that? That total pressure. That pressure. I ain't talking about at home.
I ain't
I
talking about
still
at
gotta agree
home.
with him. I
I
still
ain't
gotta
talking about
agree
at
with him.
home.
I still gotta agree with him.
I ain't said you did. Now look, let me think to you. I ain't said you did.
I'm talking about outside. We outside with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all. That's all.
I was just saying, even the poodle got a zebra in it. You ever seen Lady Sesame?
Ladies, that's me.
Yeah. You ever seen it before?
No.
Zebra red boy in the bottom of it.
Well, I don't know until you prove me wrong with the pedigree. She and the poodles too.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, they talking about polio that good. You can breed to one, you ain't gonna get something.
Mm. Oh man.
Polio that good, you can breed them to a poodle and get a one-time winner.
Hey, that's what was said.
Oh Lord.
And I was just saying, probably because the poodle that lady sesame in her.
That's true, Oak man. That's true.
The block go some bullshit.
Yeah,
Block go some bullshit.
I read some of them got something out of it before.
Okay.
I breed anything.
A bolio doodle.
Bolito.
All I can say is I know he was mean as hell. That's all I can say. I know he was mean as hell.
No, I thought I had some of me brought to me. I was a coyote.
Bolio,
Yeah, that was bolio. Yeah, that was bolio.
Patrick stole that.
Yeah, the white bang in there.
Y'all gonna quit sleeping on White Fang, man.
I'm about to go back to white
dog.
Man, white fang and black fang, it's sauce, man.
Right. We got a lot of good dogs, man.
But the great say during an interview with Schoolboy, he preferred the game dog over hard mouth cud and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, I just wonder how well his mouth come from. Like mouth was easy thing to get. Until I thought about it, some of us do get mouth really easier than others.
Yes.
That was T say.
Yes. J.Bo.
That's all.
Hey, that was 3-6 talking, man. They said we looking for the chewing, man. And we been looking for it ever since.
My back in the day, you could cost $5-6. Sometimes you have to breathe 2 times. How you been it is to get them off now? And I never know no line of dogs that consistently throw hard mouth dogs for two.
Mm. Yeah, that's a hard thing to get right there. Say that.
You gonna get some.
You gonna get emotion. Even Paul told you got to breed 50 of them to get bulletproof.
Mm.
Well, if I told that the first one quit, but shit, that ain't taking longer than he said.
Mm.
So I'm going another line of dogs. How many you got to breed to get one with a real hard mouth?
Get a diamond.
Yeah. You just want consistent. Like you say, you end up with the monster
That's a diamond.
after a while.
Right.
Well, I ain't hear it throw them off like that.
Mm.
That line of dogs threw them off like that.
So you didn't?
They did.
Oh, okay.
On a consistent basis. They throw him out so consistently that he made Norman Kennel and Cardenas come out of Mexico to cross into some of that stuff and the Chinese and shit.
Ooh.
Mm-mm. Okay.
And you said that's the redhead stuff, J.Bo?
Yeah, so how many people you know gonna start bragging on Frisco now?
Mm.
A lot of people wouldn't put that in their yard if you left it there for them.
So basically, that's what you saying. That's where my G Red boy, my tramp shit, getting his mouth from. That's what you saying.
No, I ain't said that. I just say most of the time that consistent.
No, you said. No, you said.
Hold on. Let me ask nonstop for that answer that. I don't know if I can answer that.
Right, you can answer it over here, J.Bo. Go ahead.
You all good over here.
Okay, I was just saying on a consistent line of dogs I've seen through hard mouth were curves.
Okay.
That's all I was saying. I was thinking other stuff you said, but I ain't gonna say that.
It was all good, J.Bo. We just trying to learn.
Me too.
Oh man. Oh, me too.
The supreme thing, I had a cub, and if he got to your dog's face, you was gonna be upset. I wasn't gonna be upset to find out that you still had him after he quit.
Oh, he must not be paying attention. J-Bo puppy daddy quit. He gone. He bye-bye.
Yeah, bro. But the only part that I'd be mad about if yours got to my space, hey, I don't think I was gonna be mad about yours. They quit already, and I did something with it.
Okay.
Well, I ain't know that. I ain't even involve myself in your problems that you had going over there by still having him at your house.
Kiki Foster.
I hear you, Vern. I knew it was Mr. Star.
Yeah, I'm them little bitty dudes right after came right after twin now. Boy, I ain't playing none of that. I had been at your house every day when I found that was a kid you had.
He got a target on the back, J.Bo.
Yeah, he got a target on his back, boy. He got to go. He got to go.
Oh.
And don't get me wrong, I ain't saying what you saying wrong. I ain't saying that he wouldn't have done that. I was just saying right after he did, and I found out he was a girl already, he had a target on his back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He got to go.
Don't even worry about it. He out of here, buddy.
He about to tell you use that same cub to run everything I had off, or you gonna be looking for somebody else to quit.
It's somebody else's problem.
Yeah, well, I knew what to bring me. I had old road dog. I used to keep just for that. That's the only reason I kept it. Just for that. I wasn't rolling with mine. Yeah, I wasn't rolling with mine. I wait till somebody to come and mess their good dog up.
Oh yeah, I know every move he gonna make. When he start doing the flop, oh yeah, it's over with.
But he quit. But shit, all up out here know that. But he going an hour though.
Before he gonna give it up, he gonna go at least an hour.
He's going an hour straight. I'm talking about no breathing, nothing. I had him work and everything.
Oh, J.Bo. Oh, yeah, I got one you roll with. Oh, he a little big. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, bro. Say, bro, I beat the son of Grand Champion Gabe with him. I beat the son of Cardino started with him. The niggas had a match. There was a pound over. Look, there was a pound over. And when they forfeit, and I went into both of them. And beat both of them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. With the curve. With the known curve. With the known curve, J.Bo.
Who are you? He'll do exactly what a friend said he was gonna do to me.
Oh man.
They put that motherfucker back in your face and have your eyeballs full up.
Well, I had a curve. I had a curve. I ain't know what was a curve, but he was a curve. He was a curve in disguise, and had everybody scared to even school with him.
Yeah, but and then he bit people too.
Man, no, he ain't my people. He was a cool dog.
Mine did.
Oh, yours did?
I said, but he'll bite me. I said, but he'll bite me.
Hell no.
Boy, he got loose with something. Yeah, bro.
J.Bo careful to get some get back on him. That's all it was. J.Bo wanted to get some get back when I'm trying to fight him.
Oh. No, I wanted to get some big. I wanted some get back on his ass because they lost my 200.
Damn. I ain't even let it fly with your money.
Yeah, that's the only problem I had with it. Yeah, other than that, me and him win.
Right.
But somebody asked me for him, and I gave it to him. He couldn't. He tried to bite him, you know. I gave him somebody else, and he tried to bite them. I said, well, I had to get him back, you know. Somebody asked me to do something with him. Yeah, somebody asked me to do something with him before I gave him away to somebody else. And he broke his face.
Man.
Yeah, bro. So I told my father you can keep it. Yeah, my father told him you can keep it. We gonna call you.
He would have been my off the chain king. He was that motherfucker.
Yeah, that was
100 off the chain.
I'm telling you, I beat the son of Grand Champion Gabe with him and gave him 7 pounds. I beat a Champion Peter with him.
Dang.
We lost Champion Peter, but he ended Peter.
Nice.
Like that with 115. It's in the journal. They're gonna say J.Bo Peter or just knock down Rudy's Peter. Like it's in the 90, 97. Like 97 or 90 journal.
That was set up, or it was just a coincidence, or somebody reported.
Yeah, all that shit.
Oh damn. Cap all around there, huh, J-Bo? Just cap.
All that shit. Yeah, bro, all that shit. My
Damn, they
partner
was
trying to
capping on
set my
J-Bo
other
in
partner up.
97, y'all.
Yeah, but my partner trying to set my other partner up, and I was setting him up the whole time.
Man. They was capping on J-Bo in 97, y'all. Capping on
Yeah,
him.
bro. Then they went got rooted for me.
Oh man.
On top of all that, I ain't been no rooted in. I ain't been it once, you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
they
they went
put
got him
Rudy
for
on
me
you?
too. Yeah, they went got rooted too.
Oh, dang. Okay, I thought Rudy was part of the cap. They went and got Rudy for you. Oh, that was
Yeah, they
bogus.
went got
Oh,
rooted
yeah, I
for me.
understand.
Yeah, bro.
J-Bo, they say you too big then, man. We had to holler at you. We had to set him down.
We know how to
Yeah, it's
start in.
okay.
They gonna get rooted. They
You
gonna
had
Sure
get
that
rooted.
did.
We
banana
know how to
standing on the
start in. They
corner.
gonna get rooted.
You had that
I
banana
ain't
standing on the
lying.
corner. Looking
It's
at J-Bo
playing
like,
work. They
I don't
playing
like
work
that.
too. Yeah, they playing work too.
Mm,
Dang, man.
mm.
Dang.
But you said you went to at least an hour though with him, right?
Oh yeah, say bro, they brought one of them. He ain't do nothing but hump and chop.
Oh, man. Oh.
That's all he did was hump and chop.
Mm, mm, mm.
I don't even think Rudy even
Wow.
faced him in the practice. Say bro, he blind scratched him for an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
He never even
Mm.
faced him. When they say release the dog, he never even faced him. He just stepped him over up and turn around and press. That's how
Terrible
game.
with
That's
a
how
capital
game.
T.
That's how
That's how
game. That's how
game he was.
game. That's how game he was. But he never faced him the whole hour.
Mm, mm, mm. Dang. Yeah, it seemed like they set you up inside of a setup.
Yeah, bro, y'all got a 2-time winner from. Then he was from Mississippi High.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they really was trying to punish you, J-Bo. They were trying to punish you. They did not like you at all.
Yeah, bro. We already had it. See, the last time I had did that same dog with him, and I told you when I turned around, they was gone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's who that was. He was gone. So they was out for me.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, they said we got
Mm.
something for you.
Mm. Yeah, they ain't like that last time. They ain't like
Yeah,
that.
old boy tried to put that pickle in peas. Hmm.
Oh no. Oh no. That's what did it.
Yeah,
That's what did it.
yeah, I don't know that ain't what done it. The chopping done it.
Mm-mm-mm.
All little curl snapping.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
No.
I ain't never beat a dog like that before. It's a curl snap.
You ain't gonna beat them. You ain't gonna beat them. If you do beat them, you ain't gonna be no good at the word. You ain't gonna be no
Yeah,
good.
bro. That bro Peter made
This,
champion.
this, mm,
I went into a son of Booth. They made champion. I think I lost the 3 chopper scratches, bro, and all of them made champion that night.
ah,
I ain't
mm,
never beat one of them chopper scratches before.
ah.
I get nonstop that L though. I nonstop share that L with me. Somebody ain't nothing to do with it. Alright. You getting some of this L.
I'm sorry, you don't want none of that hell.
Yeah, he getting some of that L. I gave them the dog. Well, they
Mm,
gonna wait till the dog go all the way up and then give it back to me.
no, man.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do with him before? Dog don't even know me.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. All
I'm hiding cap. You don't think they cleared him out and they gave him back to me, huh?
Oh man. Hey, that cap ain't ready to come out yet.
I don't know he's sitting up over here. It's been 20 years.
No, I gotta wait another 20 for that cap.
Why you don't wait till I die?
Then it be J-Bo at a curve.
Yeah. Anyway, you got to wait till I die. You don't get up now, man.
For the cap to come out. When J-Bo gone, there's gonna be, yeah, I remember when J-Bo had a curve name.
Yeah. He gonna have a tube in his mouth over the talking shit.
Oh, two string. Oh, that was you and your partner.
That was your partner. For me and my partner, not my partner, his partner now.
Hey, that's how all the cap come out though. It be a whole
Yeah,
thing
it's coming on now. One of them half-assed and told him now he stood it all up and shit.
I said that wasn't my partner, J.Bo. I said that wasn't my partner. You hear me? That wasn't my partner. Let me stand up. Let me stand up. Hold on, let me stand up. Hold on, let me stand up. That wasn't my partner, J.Bo. That wasn't my partner. You understand?
I think that's what he was saying too.
Make sure we get this straight.
Yeah, I really think that's what he was saying.
All right.
Hey, but what you think made the cap Hall of Fame?
The cap, all time cap?
All time cap Hall of Fame.
Frisco.
Man.
They all the all. It's a.
What all
What babies he got?
all the babies he got?
Yeah.
Ooh,
You are not the father.
that's just a line of cap. That's just a line of cap right there. We got many angles of cap.
It's a few sayings that need to be in the Hall of Fame. Like I know he quit, but if I was you, I'd keep him. See that's a whole new need to be in the Hall of
Wait, who told Supreme that? Hey, bro. Damn. Hey, bro, that might be number one right there, bro.
Oh, the cap is pouring up the chat. The cap is just pouring all through the chat right now.
What?
R.A. Nixon said the Mexican guy who said he won a few hundred contracted matches need to go in the Cap Hall of Fame.
I told nonstop that. I just told nonstop that they declined on Rodriguez, man. And I just told him to say, man, said that was Cap. They
be capping why they do that nonstop? Why they be capping on Rodriguez like that, man? That's all that matters.
No, nonstop. Come on, man. No. That's my stupid ass. Nonstop had already told me that was Cap.
J.Bo said, I ain't see the cap get thrown, so I just roll with it.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to defend that name, bro. Nonstop just told me. When I first said that shit, that nigga roll reviving me. Shut up, bro. You believe that shit? I believe that shit, bro. I might have had over.
Man,
I may be hating though. I may be biased.
Right.
He probably had a amount of
because he did have something to do with Steven Seagal.
Say, but I had school ball. And then cool ball started struggling.
Dang.
I bet too, boy. My friend, he was Puerto Rican or something.
Didn't he have a lot of contracts laid out? They said he had a bunch of contracts laid out. Like, these are all the contracts right here. I don't know if it was 400 or whatever it was.
Damn.
I know people did at least about 40 or 50 and they don't got no paper.
Mm.
They don't have no actual contract. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't got no paper over there.
Oh, look at them. He ain't no fool. He just scratching for me.
If he had all them wins, he would dominate any sporting dog journal book that was out. He'd dominate it until he stopped. Because he would have to do one every week. He would have to do one every week.
No, dog, you want to hear some fire? He got a boxer from the Morphine and made that bitch a champion.
A boxer?
A boxer.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get the chat, man. I got a big one in the back of the U-Haul. I'm going to get the chat.
I actually find I can believe that because, man, they'll fight on Tuesdays, Wednesdays in the market during the daytime. I seen matches during the daytime with kids walking by and groceries and all that.
Right.
And then they have like the big time show,
But a boxer?
So,
damn.
3 times.
Man, they got a city where the curve just run loose and people just grab a dog and go ahead and do them.
Hold on, see, y'all must hear something. Not only he did that, he got it from morphine. Morphine had the boxer. He was just ignorant enough to buy the bitch.
So you
and he still won with
boxer? Oh, the T-Bud boxer?
He bought it.
Nah, that ain't no T-Bud. That's called
and a boxer, didn't he?
Oh, that was
that
bought 2 dogs. He champed both of them. Then on J.Bo, he bought a pure dog and he bought that boxer. He champed both of them from Morphine.
Yeah,
we might as well throw some more cap in there then and just say the boxer X one of them too. We just say the boxer X something too. We gonna throw that cap in there too. I can't let the story be told.
I ain't gonna lie. Now I seen some boxers. I seen a boxer whoop a pit bull.
Yeah, I just want to say that in the story of that boxer. Let's put that cap on there.
I knew a nigga that was selling holiday puppets. He had a boxer. Yeah, I seen some mixers ago. They were selling them as holiday puppets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one of my first dogs I ever had was a boxer pit mix. She won about 2 in the backyard association before she pulled at a real one.
That's one of them holiday dogs. That's a holiday pit bull. You ain't got that much money? You want your puppet for Christmas? I got something for you.
Oh.
My papa used to sell the shit out of them. $150.
My daughter just sold some fake pits. When they get about 6 months old, niggas gonna be mad in the motherfucker.
They got white thing? What that white thing?
I heard she had, what is that damn dog she got? She got a little something, little furry little something, and they little bulldog got to it.
Okay, that's something bowling. Well, that's something bowling, yo.
Yeah. She sent me a picture of my book. I said, you might want to
that bowling boo
now. I told her you might want to put it right now. I said, try to get the She said, what I'm gonna say to you?
Man, Dr. say J.Bo.
Bolio Boudreaux. And they got to go to the vet to get the paper. Yeah, how many times you heard that? I got to go to the vet to get the paper.
I gotta go to the vet to get the paper.
Yeah.
Them folks talking about the health certificate. He ain't even talking about the actual registration papers.
No, he talking about the health certificate.
Yeah, man, go back to the vet. They're gonna tell me how you breathe in.
They said, you got the paperwork on? They gave me all that.
I ain't about to ask you that. I'm trying to get paper. Don't say that. Because everybody else do.
Mad Doctor say J.Bo and Vindicator brothers. That's real cap.
They also said a snake couldn't bite on the water.
No, Sabrina, stop, man. Stop, Sabrina.
My cousin had my cousin had 17 dogs on Frisco and 3 made it out of the county. but they all still in line.
Hey. Yeah, hey, bro. Somebody sent Supreme. Say, bro, all of us send Supreme $1 right now.
Yeah, they carry
Right now, bro.
curves from them cats with
Hey, Supreme, put your cash out, bro. All of us gonna send you $1 right now. Simple, everybody will wait for Simple. You ain't got but one idea from becoming a millionaire, and then nigga Supreme just had.
Right there.
That's right there.
Salute Paris. Salute Paris Jackson.
Oh man.
Salute.
Say, bro, you gonna make that a thumbnail? We owe that man $1. Straight up.
We can take that as a world tour.
Any cap is I got rubbed. No, you just got whipped. Yeah, that going in the Hall of Fame for sure.
All right.
You said any cap is I got rubbed. No, you just got whooped. You said that going in the cap Hall of Fame.
That's a good one right there. That's the one right there.
That or they messed up the key. Oh boy, messed up the key. That going in the Hall of Fame. No, it didn't.
Oh, my dog got
no, it didn't. You brought it.
My God,
that dude, you made that dude condition occur. No, he ain't quit. He ain't keep ran out. You made that man condition occur. That what happened. That what happened.
That's all.
Oh, my dog tried to sneak twice.
Say, bro, hey, your boy nigga tell you anything. Say, bro, man, the nigga fish all day. I ain't caught nothing. He ain't caught nothing. We get back to the car. He got a bass in his pocket. I said, boy, where you going with that little ass bass, boy? Both of us go to jail through that little ass fish. You know what that nigga told me? He was bigger than that when he put him in his pocket. Some of the water must have come out that fish.
He dried him out. He dried him out.
Yeah, you know, just like this. I didn't say, man, he was way bigger than that. But the water must have come out that fish.
Salute, Vendetta, man. I appreciate the super chat. Anything helps. Anything helps.
Brother Vendetta.
Salute. Paris.
Time.
Salute Vendetta.
I got $1 right now to send to free.
Shoot, I was
yeah, it's the brain.
131st Mayday.
What?
Damn.
Yeah, I would take to see that.
I thought they said for real at first.
I'll pay to see that.
Salute. Much love.
Free dog house. I used to kill boy. Used to have them up there in Baywood.
Yeah, you might call TG about that. Ask them how they work out. My only concern with them will be, with it being cool in their inside of them so much, I would be concerned with like mold. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that bothers me. They being
I know
so
somebody
cool
about killing. They were brick, and then the top was concrete.
Okay.
Like a home thing. I ain't never looked on the inside of them though.
Right.
Yeah, it was just so hot.
Because I'm looking at like how a basement be.
Yeah, dog houses like that.
Cool. Have that mold around. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. But they might not.
Didn't fuck with it.
I gotta call Tom anyway, man. I gotta ask him about them spike straws. I'm gonna hit him up anyway.
That Jeep Joe Gator mouth.
100 curve versus Mayday. Who wins?
Not the gator mouth. Not the gator mouth.
That Jeep Joe Gator mouth.
Hey, it was some cats running around thinking that was really a bloodline gator mouth. Oh man. Yeah.
Anybody ever
Get him
build
off
a
the car.
concrete dog house?
Shit, I was told some dog sprung his
Nope.
leg. What the hell? Man, my dog sprung his leg on the chain. That's why it started turning and he rolled.
Mm.
When they just remember,
Huh?
just remember.
Yeah, you knew what that was. My nemesis. You know what I'm
Dog
saying?
got loose. We packing up and the dog got loose in the front in the house and ate some chicken that was on the table.
What's that dog man?
Already Nixon.
Somebody else, Zulu.
Zulu, yeah. Zulu was sprung his leg.
Right, Vonnie. The gator mouth.
So let me go to my one more short. I got one more short I want to show. No, we kind of getting out of the subject, but we're going to go into whatever we're going to do. But I got to show the golden vein for those people who they want to see a golden vein comparison. I got to show this for the people who love the golden vein, who catch the Mayday Holy Ghost. They got to see their part, and I want to see what they're going to say, those that catch the Mayday Holy Ghost. Right here.
Another random fantasy breed.
Here it go.
They get him out. Come
on. Oh, there we go.
Another random fantasy breeding would be to recreate the golden vein, as they call it. But how would I do it differently? I would use a slight twist in the pedigree. I would use Watt's Yellow Jacket pedigree, number 633554. Yellow Jacket is out of Casey Coalition's A+. Yellow Jacket is Heavy Tant's AAA with some Honey Bunch through Tant's Bruiser. Also a Little Gambler's Grand Champion Virgil. For the Bolio Tombstone, I would use a female from this breeding. Immortal's Anti-Up pedigree number 824454. This female would be 4 times D-Mob's Grand Champion Grunt. Also a touch of Alpo and Grand Champion Tango in the mix as well. But for sure more Tonka or Tombstone than Bolio for this recreation. Which way would you make the Red Boy Jocko Bolio Tombstone cross?
Okay. I had to show that for those people who want to see the 4-way so-called golden vein cross done in a different way.
I like the Tant's Bruiser to the Jackson's Hook of Red. I like that. That was the Midwest flavor right there. I like that. Yeah, I like that little piece in there.
They say, say Supreme. I was watching the other day. You put that pedigree up. That breeding that you're gonna make come up in a couple months or so. You have to put that pedigree up. You know that's that what you about to do right by me, huh? I'm talking about like I'm familiar with like the whole pedigree. I actually seen the dogs in that pedigree. I ain't talking about the bloodline. I'm talking about those dogs. Yeah, Boo on there in the pedigree.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Boo, yeah. Don't call me, man.
With some Red Boy Jocko. Red Boy Jocko,
yeah,
with Tank
and
yeah.
And the new dog that they had was a 2-time winner, then they say he was champion, now he got champion junior.
Oh.
Two-time winner.
They use that to play on him no more. With what's the name of these people? With the Michael Bucks up. Titan Killer.
Oh, yeah.
Titan. Yeah.
They done mix it all up now.
Yeah, Titan Killer got champion something junior. And the bottom side it was down from Bulldog. Tank.
Mr. Vernon, you got a litter off of Yellow Jacket brother off of Doc Holiday. Yeah, they be.
Vernon, please.
Yeah, check him out, Marky B. Check out that offspring, Marky B.
Yeah. Oh. Vernon knows something. Vernon knows something.
Before you gonna ride down with your female? He about 30, 40 minutes from me. I just keep my dogs at this spot. I did save you some motel money, boy.
Okay, Vernon.
You take care of fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Supreme must be on here asking north is south and south is north. Supreme, you must be on your Memphis, on the Nile River being the real Nile. I mean, the Mississippi is the real Nile. Pyramid, really the pyramid.
Not the pyramid, really the pyramid.
The pyramid, really the pyramid. No, people say that though. People say that. Like the people say Memphis, Tennessee, older than the Memphis in Africa.
Right.
And they got the hieroglyphics along the Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Got real hieroglyphics,
Mm-hmm. Real deal. Real spill.
That's it.
You see how I say? I just feel like that. And the Memphis folks are on the line right now. And they ain't gonna say what I'm saying. They know. If you over there, you go from over there, you know that, hey, all that stuff is over there.
Yes, sir. You know the Mississippi now.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say.
And they got two ways to Africa.
I heard that too inside Honey Badge. I was like, what? I'm like,
that's Wakanda. That's Wakanda. What he talking about? Right there, Africa. That's Wakanda. Africa this way. Yeah, I already walked through that son of a bitch. Hell, right on the other side of Texas. And then Africa.
Right over there.
Yeah, right over there. Here, Africa, right on the other side of here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's Wakanda. What you talking about?
Right.
Yeah, that's where all the hoes at.
Bro.
Ball 11 way, SL to Wednesday. What did I do to deserve this? Hey, man. I seen the Cobra clear. I'm trying to wait to go pick up these chickens. They ain't through slaughtering these chickens. I'm waiting on them to finish killing these chickens and boxing them up so I can go down the road with these chickens.
You better watch the way you talking about killing chicken.
I'm at Tyson. I'm not on nobody barnyard. I'm at Tyson.
Not the way white people love chicken right now, boy. You better watch your mouth.
They get what? They gonna fire you if you break out a camera in there and show what they doing with them chickens in there. They gonna fire you. They gonna get you away from here. I don't care what you call it. They gonna get you out of here. They don't want nobody to see what they really do with them chickens in there.
Hey, tough time.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey, tough time. Ooh wee.
Man.
Bro said his dog got his mouth from the concrete dog hunting.
Cap, LOL. Well, that's gonna go for sure in the Cal Hall of Fame if he said that. If he said that, that's going in the Cal Hall of Fame.
Hey,
that's the devil, bro.
That's up in there. Definitely in there.
Get something to eat and bring you something.
Okay, but I say, you know, that folks in their mouth from somewhere else.
Oh, damn, bro. Hey, J.Bo, we ain't gonna see where you got that mouth from. We ain't gonna talk about where you got that mouth from now.
John got John. I'm for John.
Yeah, that's who we got it from, John. That was John. We seen John before.
No, I'm talking about Jesse. I can change his name too if you come up with somebody else.
Oh man. That's where he got his mouth from.
No, tough. Don't order none of them houses. Don't do it.
I'm ordering 10 houses. Anybody want in on some cap?
Man, somebody say like 2,500 for each house.
John gonna make wrong for one breed.
He already made it.
I thought he was already.
He made it. Every last one of them.
That had to been one of the most in shape puppies in all time because he walked me every day. He walked that dog every day. Every time he went live walking, he got John with him. He ain't walking no other one.
John. Every one in the litter. Every one of them.
Nigga got on that. You know, got on that with J.Bo. He said, I've been putting in work. Oh, here you go. I couldn't even see J.Bo, but I could see him turning right then. Just like a dog in the pit, he was turning. He said, boy, how do I get out of this right here? How do I get out of this? He on that 9, J.Bo. He on that 9. Unless you got to get with us, start to cut him off. He on that 9.
No, stop to hit the mute button on him.
Right. We're going to get you out of here, Bo.
The Rock makes them hyper.
Oh man,
Jump the ball, SDA. Oh, he done jumped it. Nah, he ain't jumped it. I ain't gonna put him out there where he jumped it. Now he might be spinning and twirling, but he ain't jumped. He might have been spinning and twirling.
Oh man.
So, do anybody else have any ideas of which way they would cross and make their own golden vein, their own Red Boy Jocko Bolio tombstone? Like I said, Vernon Starr kind of had here, like I had put that one together. More Tonka, more tombstone than a Bolio.
Yeah, get it right.
And from Red Boy Jocko that I didn't know that was that was familiar. Them know that's very similar to some stuff that he got. Currently. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I would do it. The heavy AAA, the out of the Jeep through Bruiser, a little bit of Gambler's Virgil. You need just some aggression in there. Some real aggression, because that's what that Virgil gonna bring. Until he get, hope he don't bite nobody. But
Yeah. That's the thing.
Oh, that dog right there.
Say that rock make him walk.
Somebody can run down the street now. Who it is being nosy?
Ain't nobody gonna answer because everybody listening. You know what I'm saying? Anybody?
No, sir. That ain't me.
Somebody people cross somebody's fence.
Throwing a squirrel and crawled up to the top of the tree over there. And everybody looking up, barking at it. How likely do we get
Go ahead.
How likely J.Bo will the game ever have somebody ever have a double Rambo bred dog?
Oh, never. Never in the eyes of the beholder. But as in the dog man, he's easy as if he win one tomorrow.
Right.
Because the only reason we got a double grand champion female now is because it was the sporting dog champion. So that was his double grand champion. And he also said it's the only double grand champion in the world, but that's just his book.
Right.
So actually they had more than one then. It just wasn't in his book. And that just was a book for him and his partners. Like Crenshaw. People named like that. They like Kobe registered his Boston Terriers. His Bulls. I say it is what we say it is. Yeah, that was a bold statement right there. There are a lot of dogs that won matches like that. It just wasn't in his book.
Yeah.
So it can't be so.
That's right, Marcus. That's right.
So it's easy.
They report.
Salute. Mr. 216. Mr. 216, salute.
216, salute.
My bad, J.Bo, go ahead.
I was just saying he did the only Grand Champion Tornado. He's the only double sporting dog double grand champion.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's right. Because wasn't one of the assassin dogs the double grand champion?
Yeah, but
And
he
then
was
it's
on. They say he was unofficial.
Right.
so,
Was
so,
that
so
because
ain't
he had
nobody
turned
told.
it in?
Hey, you know what make him unofficial?
What's that?
Because ain't nobody called and told him.
Right.
Hmm.
That's what I was thinking. He turned it in,
But
or
people up
nobody
there in
turned
the
it in.
Carolina, they seen him. Yeah, they did. Yeah, or they could have turned
Mm-hmm.
it in, but he didn't want to recognize it. You know, people that like
That too.
that Jack Kelly didn't do stuff like that. They act like he didn't do stuff
That
like
too.
that. Yeah, ask Triple
Yeah,
M.
they didn't they
They
can't
told him. They
recognize Apple
told
or something.
no,
I'm telling
they didn't
you.
recognize Smiley or Miss K, even though all
Right.
of them was in the book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know all of them was in his book,
There you go.
not their
In
book,
his book,
not
There
yeah,
you
their
go.
there
book,
you go.
his
Mm-hmm.
book.
No, not that book. Yeah, you right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, that wasn't their book, that was
And he
his
told
book.
him why.
Right.
His book, yeah, in his book, and he told him why he couldn't do that. Why he couldn't do that
Yeah,
to their
yeah,
face.
so, you
He
know,
told him why.
his partner was saying he didn't deserve that explanation.
Man.
Right.
Because Todd Willie won 14, you know.
Yep.
True, Vernon. I know him too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but all those seats that fame in his book.
Yeah, man.
More than a few Mr. Nobody's out in the world.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think Robert Rico heard this match before this.
Man.
He had a couple grand champions and a couple champions. I had all of them or so. He never turned it in.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had the cage and Jack Kelly. They didn't even get a start for being referee.
Mm.
Salute RBG Lone Wolf.
Eric, salute.
Salute.
Here, Watson, salute.
How many bad hoodoo
Yeah,
really
that's
won?
right. A lot of them didn't get credit.
I'm gonna go with the
You might have
9.
won
They try to put
14.
some more on there, but I'm gonna go with the 9 that I'm used to seeing. I don't know nothing about the backstreets with him. I just know they said he won 9. I'm sticking with the 9.
Yeah,
That's just what
I
I'm
heard that story. The
saying.
twin them
My
said though
thing is
that
this: you know, if they would have won them others, they want them. They want that credit for that. That's all I'm saying. They would have put it up there or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just go with the 9. That's
but
a
them guys
amazing.
that had him, they wanted the money.
Mhm.
They ain't want none of that. They ain't
See,
nobody. Them dudes that
see,
had him that was money getters. They ain't caring about no all that journal stuff and all that.
right.
But he
See,
said they couldn't crop out for him because he had the paperwork. So they told him he had to do it. They had to do it the way of getting it through him and get it recognized by Jack Kelly and them at SDJ. But then he'll get on the
right.
paper. So they did him like that. But yeah, them cats they
that
were
was the
getting money.
Mayday
They
fraternity.
were gambling.
That was the Mayday fraternity that made them get that. The Congress of Mayday that made them
Yeah,
get them papers.
yeah, they did. Yeah. The old guys didn't care about that. That was Victor making them do that.
Hmm. Right,
Yeah, they had
right,
already. And down in the bottom, they had already been winning with Barracuda.
right.
I was in school in Florida at that time in the late 90s. I was hearing that at school. Yeah, when I was in college, I heard that at school in Florida. Barracuda was winning like that.
You like that one, Marcy? The Congress of Mayday. Oh man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but when the next time you think they're gonna be able to have a title, Grand Champion.
Hey, it's gonna be a word of mouth.
Yeah, everything word of mouth now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a word of mouth. It's gonna have to be a lot of mouths though to really put that in the ear. Or I wouldn't say that. I would just say a lot of credible people put that in the ears though. But see,
Yeah, that's
it
it.
ain't
You
gonna
got
get
to
out
be
there.
the right people.
It ain't gonna get out there though, because the credible people is hush hush. So it really ain't gonna get out there unless you connected to their
So
circle.
we can safely say that the game is going close seas.
Yeah,
I
that
wouldn't
Across
say
the
part.
that.
border.
That part.
Yeah, yeah. As far as being, yeah. As far as being like it was, yeah. I agree with that all
But
day.
it's
As
gonna
far
be
as
the
being like it
same
used
because
to
they
be.
credible people. Don't have to say.
Only
Mm-hmm.
people that saying that they're incredible with us.
No, that's what I'm
We just
saying.
saying
They credible people
We
that
just saying Mr.
they
Rodriguez.
credible.
Mr. Rodriguez. Well, he talking about his own dogs every say he lying.
But they credible people that we know and that's credible people that got to be. But I don't know if they still alive. If the people that Americans consider credible from over there, is they still around?
Man, you ever see them big old booty women riding horses over there?
Mm-hmm.
You ever see it on YouTube?
Do I ever see it on you? I want to watch the ones when they rewind it back and they show it in slow motion bouncing. When they show it
Okay,
in
well
slow motion bouncing,
that's credible enough for me.
I believe. I believe.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, that's why I'm gonna lie just like we do.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
I just ain't got to worry about nobody hollering out loud.
Oh, and finish your loop.
Salute, blood.
Misfit.
Blue blood.
Crockett. Salute.
Or dog blood say drop something, man.
What's that?
In the state, you see blood in there?
Oh, no. Salute to him.
Drop
Where
something,
you
man.
at? Let me see. I gotta go back down. Yeah, man. Salute, man. We get my applause going to my brother. Everything helps. Everything helps.
Tell me to run. I forgot what I said now. I'm full of that shit now. I'm not this is crap.
Salute, blood thirst. Salute, blood thirst, man. Anything helps.
Salute,
Anything
salute.
helps.
Rocket, salute.
What it do, crop?
Crockett. Salute.
Pear. Hard to finish. Yeah, they over there in Brazil.
That what it made that dog gonna probably come if they like I say everything leave out, seem like and come back.
Ain't
That's probably where they'll come back from.
ain't Ice Day over in Brazil? Ain't his blood over there running?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's gonna come from then, because the stuff I seen over that way, yeah, as far as on paperwork, I don't know if it's some cap, but nah, they doing their thing with it.
Yeah, they is.
I don't know if it's some cap with it, but I ain't in Brazil. But what I'm seeing, they doing their thing. That's all I gotta say.
Two
I don't know if
pairs
the
off
cap made
champion
it to
sooner.
Brazil yet.
P, what he say, P?
Somebody said
Hey, what is that?
bowling them ways. SDA, what you think about the two pairs on champion sooner off of Go Hard's Polo?
Mm-mm. I know I seen a daughter of Sooner was the baddest Jeff in the Midwest. I can say that. Simply Carnell. I mean, two-time winner Carnell. Oh, and she was ducked by some cats. Oh, and I know that for a fact. Yeah, go to Sooner and look up Champion Carnell. Yeah, all that's no cap. As far as the two fans go, hey, you know how the switcheroo go. We were just talking about that earlier today. Cats are switching up heads now to make a buck. Cats are switching up heads to make a buck.
I can't call it cap, but it look good. That's what I said. I can't, if it looking good, I can't call no cap. I'm with Supreme on that one. If they doing that,
the cap ain't gonna come to as you purchase. Been them 2 years chilling. That's when the cap don't come.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
That's when the cap don't come out. You gonna spend 2 years looking at those papers like, oh, wait, I can't wait.
Yeah,
Cap gonna come out.
It was two booty to booty.
We're riding the club, hey, baby.
Booty to booty hole, hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Oh, man. Yeah. That's funny as hell, but I'm saying, that's like the thing with the blacker. Is it Midnight Cowboy on the top, or is it the Yellow John on top? Is it the Divorce on top? But if it's doing, what they saying over there, I mean, tomato to me. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
right. As long as it's living up to whatever you call it. If it's living up to the cap, it's this cap, cool. But if it ain't living up to it.
So what they saying?
They saying they do it. They're saying they're doing what it's supposed to be doing. They got two pairs. They both.
The Dynamite got two pairs.
That's a hard cap to decipher right there, because if it's doing what it's supposed to do.
No, Dynamite got two pairs.
What was it? It was doing what it was supposed to do?
That was Tom's thing.
If you want it like that, you hard to decipher if it's cap.
Tom ain't gonna say nothing but what that one that got Frisco as the side is. He gonna say that was it. Tom gonna promote what he promoting.
Right.
That's somebody else put that out there. But the people that put that out there, you really can't argue with. You can't argue with them too tough either. You really can't argue with them.
I know you can take the kid folks out your car. Right. You can take the kid folks out your car, and it's still right 2 times a day. With no batteries in.
That's right.
Right.
So So telling the truth ain't no big old thing. When you feel lying.
As long as you're doing what it's supposed to do. You will pick
Yeah,
one
you
of
tell,
them.
but
You
you
gonna
tell the
pick
truth
one
and you
of them.
still. You tell the truth and you still be lying.
Said true cap.
What that was you said the other night? What that was you said the other night, J.Bo? What that was you said? Somebody the name you said tomato. You said tomato. You said tomato.
J.Bo says truth cap now. Hold on.
Yeah. And you still lying, but you still lying.
Yeah. Hey. That's how I felt last night when I was talking to you, King T.
Yeah.
That's how I felt last night. Because I'm trying to prove the point, and I'm going to the shit, and I'm like, oh, no, hold on, man. I was telling Bobby that today, man. I felt like a liar talking to my boy. Man,
Stop feeling good then. Stop feeling good then.
No, it ain't feel good, J.Bo. I knew what I was talking about. But the cap game made me a liar.
Hey, that earlier that hit me like earlier in the show right here when I showed the first short. That's I got through. I said that pressure gonna tell me whether or not this cap or this beautiful or what. Soon as the video was over, guess what he said, J.Bo? You heard him. Cap. Hey, I got shot with the cap pistol. I said, I just.
Yeah, he ain't let the band come up.
No,
he ain't let the band come up
He didn't wait for the music. Next, boy, he didn't let the music come back on. Before you even get started. On your soliloquy.
Hey,
on your soliloquy.
I said my boy really didn't go platinum.
It's a million CDs in the garage somewhere. Just sitting up. Fake cap, fake platinum. Cap.
That's how I say the first pen, I say booty to booty. The second pen, I say butt to butt. Which one is cap?
Hey, bro.
Sometimes say one say booty to booty.
Hey, bro, had the little dude out of New Orleans. And they used to have them rollouts on the weekend. New Orleans Dog Pound. They pull out a stir dog. Dog Pound, Black Diamond.
Okay.
So he gonna pull Black Diamond out for a lick. Get him a little lick, on the weekend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the little dude, pull the dog out. The little dude ain't no nothing. It went 38 minutes. New Orleans Dog Pound. Laid there and picked Black Diamond up. He ain't make it either. He ain't make it right after the 38 minutes. But the dude put up. Everybody didn't thought he had no hammer like that,
Right.
He was feeling himself. I'm talking about he was feeling himself. Another night in the city, they pulled old Boog out again. Old Boog is flatline something. But now he got a group of people really thinking that he got an animal.
Right.
Oh, they pulled Boog out for the third part. The city's out there.
Oh.
Boy, Booger ducked down, went on the boy, the dog, and came up on the old boy chest, but he meant to come up on his head. And when he came up on the boy's chest, old boy come up in his head. Old Booger got to holler.
Uh-oh.
You see when Booger started hollering? Across the wall, old boy went. He just jumped up on the hand and grabbed these people's dog with his hands. He just grabbed the dog people my dog's mouth with his hands. Hi, and get over here, dog.
Oh, J-Bo, say that so.
So he jumped in the box and grabbing people dog's mouth with his hands, trying to break that dog off his dog leg. People unexpectedly, every time I ain't nobody tried to stop him, anybody expecting no shit like that, bro.
Oh no, everybody is shot.
Man, he saved his dog, J-Bo.
Oh yeah, oh boy, dog had his hands and oh boy ass in the jumper. Had both of them out.
Where Toy is. Luke Williams Toy is.
Oh,
When old boy turned him loose, he ain't had to worry about him or his dog. Both of them walked off together.
Yeah.
Turned them both out.
Get all this.
Both of
Turned
them.
them both out.
Get all this. Salute Julius Watt. Salute Julius Watt.
No, he prepped dog that dog all the way home. Still a good boy, you know what I'm saying? Still a good boy.
I was just want all that noise they've been talking about. He got to kill him, and then soon something got in his butt. You ain't wait. He ain't even wait to see what was gonna happen. Straight in the box he went.
The hound was
Get
cool.
that dog off my dog. Somebody threw the dog by the mouth.
By the mouth.
That young man said, man, I ain't finna let y'all hype me up, get my dog killed, man. Out here, man, playing with y'all, man. Let go, man.
That's a bad brother right there.
Somebody get my collar and leaf from over there. Let me put my collar and my leaf back on my dog. Let me get out of here, man.
That's a bad brother right there, boy.
Hey, we need to let him go on the gorilla first, man.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. Yeah, grab the gorilla by his mouth. It was gonna break it off.
He did a human bracelet. Anybody the gorilla grab, break him off the gorilla.
We'll get him there time, lass. Look at Mark QB. We'll get him there time, lass. We'll get him there time.
Oh, man said bare hand went in there. Oh yeah, that's a bad boy right there.
Ain't got time for no break stick. I gotta stop this.
Yeah.
That's a bad boy, man.
Yeah, one time, get the dog on my dog. No people ain't done nothing in the box he went.
Oh, I thought he was playing.
And then he wasn't handling the dog. He was somebody else was handling the dog. He jumped between both of them and grabbed both of our dogs.
I can't let this go like this. Come on.
Oh man. No. No. It's not going down like that. J.Bo said he gave him a warning, though. Get the dog off my dog. He gave him a warning.
Yeah. A 1 second warning. No, boy. He was outside the box. Somebody else was having the dog. He jumped in the box. Between the hounds and grabbed the boy dog by the mouth. If you ain't gonna get him off of my dog, I'm gonna get him off of my dog.
City boy, salute.
Salute.
Okay, city boy. Boy. Salute. My boy's 216. Salute, man. See?
That gorilla gotta grab his dog first. That's the only way he coming like that.
He peeling them off him though. He peeling them off.
I gotta come in and help you out, buddy.
No. Did he keep him, J.Bo?
Did he keep him? Shit, you left that shit.
Officially, he quit.
Did he?
He quit, J.Bo.
No, nothing. Did he quit? He don't know. I go boy pull that big old pistol. Oh, boy pull that big old ass pistol out. And both of them walked off like they both of them quit.
Hey,
Boy, they come out of 12 hours with an army gun.
At that point, they did both quit, J.Bo. At that point,
Oh, yeah.
both of them quit.
Boy, before he got the money out, they had paid off. Here you go.
I know his boys that bet with him was looking like, oh man. Oh, but at least his boy showed up. These people showed up, man. I'm just saying. We got cats out here, people show up, man.
Yeah, boy, he can't care about what you said about him. You gonna get him off of my shit right now.
I'm pretty, get what? J.Bo, he left walking. He ain't even wait for no ride or nothing. Nobody gonna pick him up.
Both of them left walking.
Yeah, they left walking, man. I already know that. I ain't even got time to even get no ride in there. I'm finna walk. I'll walk by
him in shape for the next one. He putting him in shape for the next one.
That's all right.
He wasn't done.
That dog ate his motherfucking fingers up, and once he got the fingers loose, he had nothing to do with that. He had nothing to do with that no more.
Oh shit.
Brother, he gone.
He retired. He retired.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's how you were playing.
Hey, Perry. Oh boy, say you climb me however you want to. I ain't gonna never go back to that spot like that no more. I ain't going to the spot no more.
He was living off pension. He retired. He was living off pension. He was chilling.
Oh, you remember? You remember about on Friday when that nigga took that nigga bicycle and told that nigga he wanted this ball, and the daddy got beside him and said, "You want some of this old man?" Nigga, no. I told you I come over here messing with the people.
Right.
When that dog turned that nigga hands loose, that's exactly how he was looking.
Oh man.
He was already courtesy. He was already at the Sky Kennel. Oh, yeah, he was already gone, bro. Ain't no courtesy. Ain't no courtesy. They probably was standing around for a few minutes just stunned that the dude did all that. They probably wasn't nobody saying that, referee or nobody, just looking like, what just happened?
They was trying to take it in. They never seen that before.
That dog gone. Yeah, he's gonna dog on 1 second, third match.
They ain't never seen that before, a movement like that. So they was everybody just stood there like, what the hell?
Standing around looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I made your boy chicken man do that.
Monkey B. Nah, he wasn't waiting for that, Monkey B. He wasn't waiting for that. He wasn't gonna get to that part.
Oh no.
You heard what I said, huh?
Dog.
I made your boy chicken man do that. I made your boy chicken man do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He jumped in and saved the dog.
Boy, had it been down from OJ. OJ was off of Cardena's shoulder. I don't know where he got the little female from. Boy, boy, we got from hot, went in that hotel, and it's like a nigga tore his rolls on.
I already know.
He didn't
Already
even
know.
ask me. But he ain't even asked me to stop it. He just went down and grabbed the dog by the mouth with his hand.
Oh, yeah. I would have loved to see that one. Oh man. Yeah,
Oh, no, some of them is down. I just grabbed it. I just grabbed it on my.
Hey, J.Bo, that answer a lot of questions. That answer a lot of questions for me that time. We were talking about the Black Hall of Fame. I said, what about Chicken Man? You said, with the growling going on. I think I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave that one alone. That's okay then. Well, okay. I figured we were gonna get to some questionable. Okay. Okay. You ain't never tell me the story on that. That's why you said that. That's why you said that.
I want to see how you gonna work that out. I said that hoe ain't trying to get that hoe out of the chest. How the hell you gonna do it?
Right. With my hands, J.Bo. With my hands.
Well, I ain't get a chance to laugh too long because the female had on the other side of the yard ran her ass off just like this.
Her time came up too. Her time was up too.
At the time, the Mississippi hot dogs from the hardest fighting dogs at the time.
I sold her.
When it was really,
somebody wanted to buy her, I sold her. Everybody sold her. I do call me, they wanted her. So I sold her. I sold her about 5 or 6 o'clock that evening. At 8 o'clock, they called me back and said that they were walking on top of the Mississippi River on the levee. If I go down there, I might be able to kiss her.
Damn.
So I bought her, sold her, and she got away from them 3 hours after they bought her, and they couldn't kiss her. They said thank you for making bad rules.
She was through with humans, period.
Yeah, she was very big. She out of cap.
Hey, J.Bo, would you say the Mississippi hot dogs at their time of fame, when they really was on the map, was they some of the hardest?
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying that since she did Chicken Man dog that I had wanted to sell the other female that I had. So I thought she was gonna do that against the female that I had. And then when I got a ball back there to see that, it was vice versa, and my face was looking like Chicken Man. I was about to grab that other hoe by my hand.
What you said, J.Bo? No.
Yeah.
Verse uno, man.
This ain't how they were supposed to go. No.
I had to catch myself. I almost grabbed it hoe.
Get back, J.Bo. Get back, J.Bo. Get back.
No, J.Bo. I'm asking you.
Oh, I about to say, ain't no sense me leaving that out.
No cap.
I want you to think I had them good ass dogs, and I want you that shit like everybody else did.
Right. That's what I was just asking. Hey, cause we went through the motherfuckers too. But I was just saying, at the time that they was on their little hoorah, do you think they were some of the hardest bike dogs around at the time they was on their little run? The Mississippi hot dogs.
Mississippi hot. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mississippi hot.
Yeah, his line of dogs at the time they was on the top of their little hoorah. You think they was some hardest bike dogs around? That's what I thought. It was man, they could close it. They could close.
They made their way up there, pressure. Did they make their way up that way?
We made our way to them. We made our way to them.
Oh, y'all went to them. Oh, okay.
Yeah. We was on the BS. Brought them back to the city. Yeah. Quiet some cats. I'm like, yeah, we don't know how game is. We just know one thing. Let us touch you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's what it was all about. Let us touch you. You gonna see.
See, I restrained myself from y'all conversation, huh?
Yeah, we seen that. We seen that.
Turn on J.Bo. Turn on J.Bo. Turn on J.Bo.
No, y'all turned around. I was gone.
J.Bo said the only thing we turned around to was fun. That was it.
That's right. Oh, they call it the street. Look at the bird.
K Walk, what's up? Howdy. K Walk.
Salute.
When I come back to town again, I'm gonna have to get with you, K Walk. When I come back to town again, I'm gonna get with you, K Walk. Try to get with you.
Hey, tough times. That's crazy that you say that because Patsy brought her dogs in looking like that, like they was heavy, but they was in shape. They just look heavy, but they was in shape. They can go. They'll give you a couple hours. They just look like they wasn't in shape. Yeah. Well, I know what you're talking about that Mississippi. Yeah, you bring them in. They looking like they coming off the chain on you.
Yeah, so they were full of that. They were full of that stuff, and
Yeah,
he was looking.
like
It was Mississippi had matches using to read the other dog can't track.
right. There you go. There you go. All we gotta do is touch you. All we gotta do is touch you. M1, salute.
Salute.
Yeah, that was the thing with them dogs.
They were looking for that gator mouth on the levee. Sometimes you're a trip. Sometimes you're a trip.
So if I don't stand up down there, she'll be back in about an hour.
I see you, man. You ain't lying. I see you.
Nigga brought his dogs in looking at a little heavy too, yeah. Yeah, you'll bring them in if you got more mouthfeel.
That was the trick.
Yeah, more mouthfeel dog. That's common.
He's gonna run hot. He's gonna run hot. You ain't gonna get to see that. You ain't gonna get to see it. No, 9 times out of 10.
Go try to dominate.
9 times out of 10, they come in with that thick looking dog. Got that. It look like he still got weight on him, but he on weight. When they come in with him, you know you're gonna get bit the fuck down.
Yeah, that's what that one is. Yeah, yeah, he ain't pulled back like that. Down. Like you. Yeah, you're pulled all the way back, and he ain't pulled that.
Yeah.
Ain't about 3 ribs showing. Ain't about 3 ribs showing. That's it. He ain't pulled all the way back.
Right. You finna get some damage done to you. You might not make it. You might win, but you ain't gonna make it. One of those situations. Alright, but the crazy part about it is that you only really see that I know that kind of
M1. Salute, my brother.
Salute.
Westside Hoorah. Yeah, I remember them.
these low key kennels in the Midwest, man, that made a big impact in the game. It's crazy. Then moving to a different region and learning about their history is crazy. Cause it's like, okay, I heard of some of these cats, but I ain't never know about them. They was right here. Dang.
So what reasons you think done the best for the dogs?
That done the best for the dog.
Yeah, to make them on a competition level, and say for within the from 1970, from the 70 to the 90 to the 2000.
Ooh, that's a good question.
You have to start naming states like Texas.
No, I'm talking about
like
regions from east, from north to south, east or the west.
Oh wait.
Well, you know I'm gonna go with the South.
I gotta go south.
Yeah,
I gotta go with the South because I'm gonna tell you this: up north, a lot of us our thing was whooping the South. But that's all we heard about. You know, we heard about the East and the West, but it was really the South is close to us. We can get to them niggas. Going to the West, we might have to fly. Going to the East, we might have to fly. Didn't know where we're going. But that South, we can drive straight down to get to them. Let's get them. So it was easy for us like that. The South.
So where we like the South at? Oklahoma down one side.
You got so many, J.Bo. You got Mississippi, you got Louisiana, you got Tennessee, you got Arkansas, you got Alabama,
Georgia, Florida,
Georgia. Man, it's coming out that gauntlet, man, in the South. It's crazy.
That was the competition right there, because that's all we heard about, the South.
Okay, and then the red dogs come from the South North.
Yep. A lot of dogs from the South came north. That just show you how much we was focused on the South. A lot of dogs from the South came north. But we trying to beat y'all.
We had bigger yards. A lot of bigger yards back then, 70s and 80s.
That's what stunned us. We ain't had a space. So every dog on our yard served a purpose. It was something about you had to really earn your spot. It wasn't no 20 dogs in the yard.
I thought that the bigger stalls came from the north.
No. It was certain stalls up here. But everybody didn't have no stalls. Yeah, most cats had more than they were supposed to have.
I'm saying in the black community. In the black community. I think the more stall players came from north. The stall players.
Okay.
Yeah. They
on the black side.
Yeah.
Right.
More flashy with it.
So I always
more down south. Go ahead.
I always said that if the South was like up north where we only had limited space, then how the North gonna even get a dog? Gonna get dogs to start their stuff off, because they came down south to start off their dog. So if we ain't only got, if everybody got a yard like J.Bo got where he can only keep a few dogs, then a lot of these dogs ain't even for sale, man. They ain't even for sale.
Right.
So I mean, y'all done made up blank to come down here. If we only got 6, 7 dogs, all these dogs, we finna go through these. You know what I'm saying? So because of the big yards, I think that's how the North even get them dogs.
You see what Tough Time said? He know. Man, we had dogs everywhere. We ain't had no yard.
I think another thing is
like that.
3, 4 dogs in your backyard. Your yard done. You ain't got no more yard. Now you got a couple in the garage and stalls or something. Then you got a few in the basement, man. Might got one upstairs in the crate. Man, it was horrible.
I think down south where you you looked at your success, you had to compare yourself to actually the people that bred these dogs. So I had
Mm-hmm.
to look at my success. I had to look at my success as in like somebody with a name, like Paul Boudreaux or Rick Shaw you know, so one of them the men names. But no,
Right.
you rate your success with the people that you're going into.
Right.
It was a white man's world our way. So you had to
Mm-hmm.
rate your success for what basically you had to rate your success down into the people that you got the dogs from.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Them in your competition. You
Yeah, well
only
yeah,
with only thing you can go by.
that basically was gonna be your competition. Other than that, you was backyard road.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
That's why we had to travel up north. We had to travel. So it was like, man, even
So
though there was a
we
lot
had
of
to pull.
competition around, we wasn't trying to go into the Midwest. I mean, we was
Yeah,
going to the
right. So
Midwest with each other, but we was trying to,
we had
yeah,
to prove our dogs at home first, and then at home with the same people that you bought the dogs from.
right,
Okay, all you gotta do is compare yourself to who you going into.
right.
That's why I think they had more stars in the black community up that way. If you came up from around that time from this way, and you made a name for yourself, well, you had a hell of a you done some shit.
And it was the same way up this way, J-Bo. It was the same way up north. I promise you. It was the same exact way. If you went down south, anywhere, the bottom of Illinois, you went to the bottom of Illinois and just crossed the Illinois border, and you won down there, oh, man. Oh, man, that boy went down south. Oh, he spanked them boys down there. Yeah, that's down south to us.
Go down to Kentucky.
Yeah,
Go down
that's
to
down south.
Kentucky. Yeah.
That's down south. We
Southern
spanked them
Illinois,
boys down south,
you
boy.
cross over across that river, and you in Kentucky. Yeah, you down there. Yeah,
Whoop them boys down
you
there.
in the south.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all around the city. You know, little Willie went down there and whooped them boys down south, right? Yeah, boy. Yeah, that was a big thing, just like you just said it. So I see that was kind of like everywhere then. If you saying it too, it had to be like everywhere.
Yeah.
On every
So
floor.
when you think we started to mix it together?
When we ran out of options, we needed something better
So they had to be around.
to whoop
So they had to be around
in the
our
90s,
domain.
mid
Right.
So
90s,
that was in the
mid 90s.
80s and the 90s.
Because you gotta think,
Yeah,
at
the
first
90s.
everybody was running straight lines, like just like two-way crosses, maybe three-way crosses, you know. And then the competition started leveling out. I mean, it started leveling out, and cats trying to come up with new ways to stay ahead.
Baby, you know that the game was like AAU basketball. People in jail meet people in jail, you meet these people in dogs, and you down south to where when you come home you meet up, just about like shit went this way.
Right.
When you came home,
Yeah.
you know, two different people
Yeah.
that in dogs.
Yep. Because you gotta think, back then you could send people journals to the jail. Yeah, you could send journals to the jail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was still connections going on. You just happen to see somebody see you reading the journal in the spot. And they like, oh, dude, you must know something. You got that? Hey, bro, what's that? Nah, that's a whole new connect from who knows where. Get out. Yeah, link up. Hey, you know? So, yeah, a lot of that, yeah, because, you got to think. The D
That's just like Rudy, like drawing all those pictures of the pit bulls and stuff, and I used to see that stuff. I ain't had no idea until this. We got listening to both of them that he was locked up when he was writing on them articles and drawing them pictures and stuff. I ain't know that he was locked up then. I thought he was. I thought he was at.
In Leavenworth.
Yeah,
He was in Leavenworth, dog.
Yeah, he was in Leavenworth Penitentiary. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So So not only could you get the magazine, you could be one of the writers in the magazine from the penitentiary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had no idea.
Yeah, man. I had to say the journal was cold. I had to say the journal was cold. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was, though.
And he missed. And it's missed. That's all I can say. It's missed.
If I just give my name, if I just give my name here one time, I just give my name here one time. Ain't nobody can tell me shit.
Oh man. Right.
That's what we used to feel.
Right. Right. J.Bo, you just never lied about that. You never lied. That was the whole goal. You didn't even think about the competition, nobody around you, none of that. You thought about getting in the journal.
That was the whole goal, bro. Trying to get into the journal, bro.
That was it. I swear to God,
all that other thing, I don't want to bump nothing, none of that shit, nigga. Don't do that. Try to get my name in the book, man.
Competition in every city was stiff. Everybody trying to get to that journal.
Boy, I wouldn't care if it was an L. Just one time, let me get in that one time, I'm out, gotta go from there.
That's so real, J.Bo. That is so real.
Yeah, but then the first time I hit it, a nigga beat me off the chain and sent that shit to the journal. My father said, but there you go. You always want to be in the journal, there you go.
Oh, you got captain to the journal. You got captain to the journal.
Bro. Man, fuck that journal.
You said you wanted to go in the journal, but you didn't want to go in like that.
Man, my father said, there you go. My father said, well, you got what you wanted, there you go.
Yeah, you want to get in there so bad. There it is. There it goes.
You in there.
You in there. Got him.
Like ragu. It's in there.
Oh, man.
Here you go. Let's go have a barbecue. And they showed that shit to everybody. Bo name in the journal. Nigga drove the shit out of me. Nigga wrote some shit on a piece of paper talking about I was 0-1 in the journal.
Okay, bro.
Man, they wrote that shit with a marker on the paper and put the journal wall. We barbecue and laugh our ass off here talking about I was 0-1 in the journal.
Hey, the only comeback was I made it to the journal though I was in there.
Yeah, nigga, I'm tired. I'm tired, man, fuck that journal. I know what this shit is. That bullshit.
Oh, the nigga reported OTC on me. Oh, man. He found his way.
I called him and tried to get it out of it. He asked me what's the dog condition. I said, yeah, they were conditioned. They both conditioned for 4 weeks. He asked me, did we have a referee? Yeah, we have a referee. The only thing we didn't have was, we had a verbal forfeit. And we said, well, that was a match. And they wouldn't take it back.
Good night. Bye-bye. On the phone up on J.Bo. Good night.
Yeah.
That no on the phone though. That no on the phone. Don't want to hit that no phone on that.
My boss said, well, there you go. You 0-1.
Oh. Oh.
Boy, I know J.Bo Fade was balled up like hell when he was out there driving about that doggone man. But God.
The nigga got a big old ass fucking, them big old posters that you go to school with.
Yeah.
And we're 0-1 on this bitch. While we were barbecuing, nigga tell me what we parted for, nigga tell me about 0-1 in the journal.
Oh
You talking about one of
man,
them big old boys? Hey, you talking about one of them big old boys you do the school project on? One of them big old boys.
Yeah, but when the post, man, they got on one on that bitch.
Hell no, hell no. Should snatch that. I would have snatched that out of his head and set that bitch on fire. I don't got that. Y'all come on here.
Not happy that would.
yeah. Damn, J-Bo, all one folks. Damn.
Yeah, but not happy that would, boy. But they need to get up here, goddamn it, 2 ain't gonna be no problem.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, that journal.
That's crazy. He took already.
Man. Yeah, that journal had cats out here clowning though. It really did.
But they go back to what you said, J.Bo. Like you said, up north, they might have had the dogs that we had down south, but they got more out of the dogs than a lot of people did.
Yeah.
They got more out of them.
Yeah, they got more out of the dog.
That was only because we couldn't have many. So every change spot really counted. Puppies, we looking at puppies funny. Hey, you better get with the you know what? Hey, bro, you want puppies?
Hey, I get the people up north for the culture. That culture they had in those, so it was a northern play.
I'm gonna tell you this, J-Bo, on some real shit. We was trying to be like the down south people. That's the only stories we heard. That's the only stories we really heard. I mean, we heard our local stories, but those were the big stories that we heard.
Yeah, around 2000, y'all took over.
Hard work.
Yeah, around 2000, y'all took over. So they had enough big names. Yeah, after the Turner, it didn't turn Mexico.
Yeah. Puerto Rico had for a minute then. Yeah,
I think we had enough names to rival all the great breeders down south.
Right.
Y'all start forming cliques, STP and cliques like that.
Yeah, because we ain't had no space. So we needed somebody else with some yard.
Yeah, y'all want to form and kind of cliques. STP and
now we got 20 dogs now between the 5 of us. We got 20 now. Now what?
Yeah,
that's how we were.
Jersey boy.
5 people, 20 dogs.
Yeah, Jersey boy.
Yeah. Latino family and all these people.
Gator boys. All of them.
Right.
Picking up.
Gainesville and y'all started to make them clips. That was too big for one man down south to make the patch, And then they made it easier on y'all. Hey, that's the bloodline that lives today from people like that, like Cat and all those people that ran and made it short. That's why the Reverend today, because they had so many people that really make them dogs do what they do.
Right.
Down here, we ran dogs. We didn't run bloodlines.
I said to me, I said that's how I thought back then that the Medic dogs would survive because the Latino were bi-coastal. They was up north where they had folks in the islands and back home in Puerto Rico and in Ecuador. They could move the dogs around, so it wouldn't be. You couldn't get all the dogs. You see what I'm saying? If some bad luck happened, you didn't get all the dogs. You got some of them, but you couldn't get all.
You already know this. You already know they send their money back home, dog.
Right.
You're right.
I don't know what we forgot about that. See, we want to fault the people for what they come here doing. They come over here and work, they send their money back home.
Right.
But they come over here and play, they send their stuff back home. We fault them for taking that stuff for fault to see everything that they took back home with them is a lie. Don't we say that?
Yeah, we say that, J.Bo.
And that name that they bred off and came up with a title dog is a lie.
Yeah, we threw the cap on them. We did throw the cap on.
Vendetta said, did the weather play a part up north?
Well, we only had about 3-4 months of good weather, so it was a lot of work going on in them 3-4 months. A lot of work.
All that snow y'all got in the base.
The rest of them months was cold or raining. So
That's
3-4 months we had a decent weather, it was on. Yeah, and that's another reason right there. A lot of people start moving south because of the weather. It's horrible.
Yeah, they moved.
Right.
All up in New York and Connecticut and all that. Them cat moved to Florida, man. Them cat moved down south, moved to Alabama.
3-4 months of summer, and it's back to hella snow, hella rain, cold. You can't even do nothing. Even if you try to do the indoor thing, it was like, man, I still got to get out here and walk him out. You know, so it wasn't worth it. I mean, it was worth it at the time because he had no choice. But when you got that opportunity, boogie, got up out of there. I ain't here a tough time. Got a little.
Yeah, I think the bigger family of those after, but the Florida dogs did go from up north.
The what dogs, J.Bo?
A family of dogs.
Yeah.
So the family basically was humans.
Everything you see up north was a mimic of what y'all had going on in the south.
I think the red ball dog took over. The red ball dog took over. The Georgia, the Northern and the Georgia dog took over. But that's still Katie Marlowe stuff.
I think Georgia.
Yeah.
East Coast.
Georgia and the Carolinas. Georgia and the Carolinas. Yeah. At one time. Yeah.
Right. And then we took
at one
over.
Time. There was some.
After that, the Midwest took over with the red boy stuff. After that, made a name for itself. I ain't gonna say took over. I'm gonna say made a name for itself with the red boy stuff. After that.
Yeah. So that one year Tennessee was here with the red ball dog.
Right. See how it trickled up?
Jeep and red boy.
Man, worked his way up. See how it worked his way up to the Midwest?
Yeah.
Went from deep south on up to the mid south, on up.
Yeah, Georgia, Tennessee, up north took over with the red ball stuff.
That's what I see it.
Yep.
Georgia, Tennessee at one time.
With the Jeep too, when WCC bought Rocky.
And I think Grand Champion Outlaw took over through Harry and Wildside Kennel. They had that era too.
That's right. Yep. Talk about it, J.Bo.
Right.
Talk about it. Yeah. They made their way down into Florida and bike all the way up.
And then creeping up in the midst of them was the vice grip poncho dog. The poncho dog started to creep up right after that. Man, actually before all that, the poncho stuff started creeping up.
Poncho was creeping low key for a long time.
Late night.
Yep.
Late 90s, early 2000s, right there, J.Bo. Late 90s, early 2000s. California Jack was in. I think he was in Tennessee for a little while. Then he moved down about like Palm Coast, Florida, somewhere. He had him down there. He moved to Georgia for a little bit. Them dogs was all during the little time right there. That when those dogs and Bull Skull Kennels came popped up. Cracker Kennels with the Wacko stuff and all that stuff. The Emmett blood, all that stuff, man.
Yeah, so we didn't see the combines in the late 90s, 2000s. When it's in the combine, they really had to start to make a name for themselves. Then when they shut down, that's when who knew the Florida? Florida came hard. Florida came hard.
Oh yeah.
On 2000, Florida came hard.
Yeah, the Bulls.
Yeah.
The Bulls came out of
Yep.
there, went to New Jersey, and then Detroit area
Mhm.
and Stump Hard.
yeah,
WCC had that blood too. WCC
yeah,
worked with whatever they had.
Right.
Any dog
Yeah,
that came
thanks.
on WCC yard, they got registered mares out of the Boys blood, the
Right.
Queen of Hearts stuff. They got it
Right.
out of the Rocky stuff,
Deacon stuff.
out of the Deacon, yeah, Assassinator stuff,
Hmm.
all that stuff.
Right.
Oh, produced
and the lures, and the
and put
lures,
dogs on the
the
ground.
lures, the
And out the
lures, the
Rocky blood.
Lowry, and the milkman. What was the milkman, the Lowry, and the lures
Yep.
dog. Was
Uh-huh.
starting to creep
Yep,
along around there.
all of them.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Hackman and
Scopes was
them.
down there. Yep, all of them.
Ozark.
Mm-hmm.
All of them was starting to get busy.
Ozark Bill, yeah, oh yeah, man, yeah, man,
Everybody was starting to
yeah,
get
man.
busy then. Hmm.
Yes, I kind of like the more to it around the late 90s. That Toba Jr. stuff that started to move. Yeah, that Toba Jr.
Toba Jr. Yeah, we had a son of Toba Jr. My boy had a son of Toba Jr. Yep, from Bam Bam,
Yeah, then
from Bam Bam Kennel.
and the Greasy Coney Kid was using that stuff. And they were crossing it with the Magnum stuff. Playing some good dogs out of it.
Right.
That took over the
That
Zemo
one of the
now.
baddest. That one of the baddest dog I ever seen. Just like with that cross you just said. With that cross you just said. Great killer. Great killer. Female was off of
Yeah,
that
boy.
same son of Toba Jr. with the Magnum with that Champion Stone stuff on the bottom with a little bit of Red Boy Jocko. Man, straight
Yeah.
killer, man. Straight killer.
Ooh-wee.
Straight killer.
That was some magic right there.
Mhm. And I believe the
Yeah,
Magnum
boy.
came from the Midwest. A dog called Champion Mystified. I think he was up Chicago somewhere area, up in the Midwest somewhere.
But see, I don't remember. I don't remember where the old family was relevant down there though. Where the old family was. I don't remember nobody using it all. Yeah.
Family Red, Midwest.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Detroit, Michigan,
Yeah.
Michigan area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Norrod and all them, that's what they were, Michigan.
Yeah,
They was in Michigan. Yeah.
Running up there.
They still was hanging on around the 90s, 2000, still was hanging on.
It's still on to this day. It's still out there right now.
Early.
I know the film out there, but I'm talking about.
No.
They have like playing the COVID still out there. But you know what, nobody using it, you know.
You know what it was? I'm gonna tell you, J.Bo, what it was. It was one of them. If you know things. It was word of mouth. And
Man, I would miss COVID every week.
He wasn't selling it like that. Yeah, you wasn't getting that from him. That was the crew stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Right.
I'll tell you what, when Tandem started to roll on, I think it was the Gator Boys, where the Champion Mikey Dog or something. The Gator Boys, the Beach Boys,
yeah, Beach Boy Billy, yeah.
Yeah, Beach
Grand
Boys.
Champion Mikey.
Yeah, there's so many people had them. Boy, that was a hell of a time in dogs right there, bro.
Man.
Top hat, something.
It was the competition level was out the roof. You couldn't mention a number without it getting picked up. Act like you want to call something out during that time.
Yeah.
Whisper it. You can whisper it and it get picked up.
But then they had a lot of camps up that way. We didn't really have no camp. I think really boot camp click. Really was only one of the first camp. Might have had a little small camp. but it wouldn't click like Wu Clan people. It was uh, uh, 5, 6, 7, 8 people group when they really grouped up, you know.
Right.
Moving out New Orleans, had a couple camps, but ain't nobody wasn't camped up like that. Running no 1 or 2 line of dogs.
Okay.
We was camped up, but everybody had their own stuff, you know.
Right.
When y'all was camped up, y'all ran that line of dogs.
Yeah.
I think that might have hurt. They might have hurt some of y'all dogs this week. Because everybody was trying to be individual.
Hey, but that went back to, 2 of the homies out the crew had some good dogs. We gonna breed. Okay, boom. We ain't got that much room. Everybody gonna get these this litter. And that's how that was working, J.Bo. The litter stayed inside the crew because we ain't had that much room. So, okay, y'all gonna do this breed? Okay. Well, I got this room over here. I got this room. Okay, yeah, boom. And we kept the whole litter. A lot of crews kept the whole litter. So it seemed like Cass was dedicated to one line, but it was just more being part of a crew. And we're gonna get the best out this line that you just crossed. We're gonna get the best out of it. We know what every last one of them get. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. And the space made it like that. We ain't had space. It made it like that. Yeah, so every breed planned out.
I can tell you what line of dogs that produce the most untested dogs to form a bloodline.
What's that?
The G Red Boys, the Orangutan, Danganger, all that stuff y'all was talking about was Miss Reed, Scout Red. The Red Boys, Scout Gold, Bolio, whatever it is.
Okay.
Those dogs over exceeded anything put together in dog history. From the 30, 40 people that touched it to the people that called themselves the best they ever had. Like from Chico all the way to our power twin. That blood been so successful from different countries. They made living in everybody's household that ever touched them. You could get that blood and set a residue off of it and still have good dogs, they say. So you get a lot of dogs like that to do so much for you. Why go through all that hard ass work of doing something illegal when you still gonna make the same amount of money off of it if you don't do nothing with it? It don't even have to be bred right. Just had a remnant of some of those dogs in the pedigree. I think that's a player move, dog.
They wrote they fame. I can't.
They wrote their song. They wrote their own book, dog.
Right.
That stuff ain't like nothing that ever been here before. It don't need nothing but all 9, 10 or whatever the hell it is or not. Whoever said the G Red Boy Ross was Jackal dog didn't work nowhere.
What's up, Big Wise?
Salute.
Them dogs are made in professional athlete house. All the way to the president.
Right.
I bet the Trump got a bulldog. She probably black and blind, but she's some G Red Boy Ross with shit.
Yeah, the Florida ball went Red Ball Jocko balls. Then they went Jeep Red Ball balls. You know,
Then went Monster Man.
Then
They
they
did
even
Monster
went.
Man.
Yeah, Ball, Monster Man, yo, Paladin. They went Balls Mayday, Ball Mayday Buck. The Florida just flipped that stuff all kind of different ways, man, and was successful with it. A lot of other people did it too in other parts of the country too, like.
I can't say he would come back and whoop my ass, but at least he had to take the dog back with him.
Europe, Flo, salute Europe.
You might back home and invite somebody. You want to have some room when you go back home. You might back home and make that shit a date. Hold on, babe. I'm whoop J.Bo ass right quick. I'll be back. Where the dog at? I think they ate it.
I like that Mickey dog. I like that Mickey dog song of Tank 45. That was a good one Gay Boy had. The Mickey dog.
Okay.
Uncle with the red boy.
Oh yeah.
But,
Well, I had the best role that anybody had in their life.
Oh, please tell J.Bo.
I had the best role for free. You know, you be breeding your dog, and you always wonder if your dog could kind of stand up to the people with these names. They got the best names in dogs. You never wondered how would one of your dogs do against one of their dogs like Crenshaw? Anybody famous? You never wonder how your dog would do against one of their dogs. You never wondered the quality of your animal against the best people in the world. We always see people do these great things with these dogs, and we'll never put our dog in that light. Sometimes I wonder if that was my dog against their dog. I just wonder where I was, you know.
Right.
To see SCP. Looking for somebody to roll a dog with until you go get your dog.
But J.Bo, I think that what was going on down south though. We were trying to knock each other off instead of getting behind. Say we would have got behind them dogs instead of trying to knock off these good dogs and took them on the road.
Yeah. That's what
they had too many clicks, and a dog using like that, I had to also whoop my ass too.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what happened down south.
We was doing the same thing up north. We was trying to knock out everybody around us before we go out.
Dog. I can't go with you, but if you have to whoop my ass too, I think I'm going with them.
Damn it, J.Bo. I'm all the way outside the square.
And see, that's what I think happened to a lot of them great dogs down south, though. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna jump ship just because you beat my ball. I'm gonna talk shit to my ball, but when it come around my turn, when you tell me to shut up and you whoop my ass too, and I'm gonna start telling somebody else, I don't know, I think I'm going with him this time.
J.Bo. Go throw the cap on.
Yeah, definitely my mouth. My mouth will choke. You don't know harm, boy. I don't mean no harm. Me and you could bet. Don't look at what's going over there. Yeah, that's on the kind of bad thing when you got it like that, you know. But I don't believe nobody when they tell me how they got a bad dog.
Yeah, I know Vendetta.
Back then you told me about how bad your dog was, but I don't believe that.
Right. Right. See, that's what was going down. Them dogs were taking a lot of damage, man. That's why, you know
And
what I'm
what
saying? They ain't making
happened?
out there 3-4. They're
I
fine.
just had been told. I've been told that so much, the way every now and then it was true, but most of the time it wasn't true. And most of the time I heard about how bad they were, is when I got a chance to use them against somebody else. That's the perfect time to show me that they wasn't bad. They just were bad against the other dog that they was on. That's why I like roll my dogs with each other back then. But you weren't really just showing me you just better than my other dog. So my flag already up,
I agree 100%, J.Bo.
Yeah, now my flag already up. I don't never look for you to do good. I think you're gonna quit every time I come get you.
Hey, hey, you gotta have that on your mind. You gotta have that on your
Yeah,
mind,
bro.
bro. If you don't,
Yeah, bro.
you gonna be that dude in there grabbing them out. If you don't,
Bro. Back of my pants just as tight as you.
You gotta tighten your belt up. You gotta tighten your belt up.
right?
Yeah, bro.
Put
That
your big
real
boy
talk
pants
though,
on in
J-Bo.
there.
That real talk.
Yeah,
Right.
they got two kinds of fires. They got two kinds of fires. One of them smell like a letter from chick.
Mm.
That's the one I'm scared of. I think the worst every time I went got mine.
Man, looking
Alright.
upside his head. Like, all right, motherfucker.
Alright.
That's all you can do. It ain't on you. I did my
Yeah.
part.
You want
I
to
got a
get
free
fed
spot
with
at
it,
the
then, buddy.
I got a free spot at the house and another 5 extra days in this bag of dog food.
Mm-mm-mm. Uh-uh-uh.
So I think the North had a lot to play. The North had a lot to play, dog, especially in the later years with these dogs. I think, matter of fact, I think that they who kept them here with that cost that everybody like.
Which one
Yeah,
was
that
that?
way.
That 4-way cross. That 4-way cross kept these dogs here.
Mm. Okay.
And basically that's what caused these people raising right now. You
Mm.
got 4-way crosses with the dogs that they got left from the 90s. Tossing them into them.
Okay. Be looking for them. Don't be
Now
looking
they
for them.
came to pedigree. They
I
got
want to
Mexican
see.
names on the
I
house.
gotta see it. I gotta see
Yeah, they
it.
got Mexican names. And they look at one of
I
the
gotta.
Mexican pedigrees. And every name that you can understand on there, that's one of them.
Oh shit.
Look at Black Rock.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Black Rock ain't playing now.
Mm-hmm.
How many champions they got right now?
Who that?
They gotta knock them out.
Black Rock. Look, they still calling them champions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got all the color rocks over there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a red rock, blue rock, yellow rock.
Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying on the Ponce breed. I'll throw the
What?
cap. I'll throw the cap. I'll throw it. Right out the gate. I'll throw it. So okay, I feel it. Yeah, yeah. It was what was the cross with? I can't even remember what it was cross with because I threw the cap so fast. And I know the people that behind the dog, so I really put the cap. Yeah, so yeah, I can't remember what it was crossed with, but it was coming down from Rico Suave though.
Oh
Coming
yeah.
down from that way. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah. It was coming down from that way. I just left it alone.
I mean, so many people built them dogs in so many different ways. I think Abraham and Vince Cooper
Mm-hmm. You know what
built them
dog?
dogs along.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were building that line of dogs with Patrick around that same round in time and made them dogs ripping like this. All the Hollywood stuff.
All right. Yeah, you know about the Hawk Solid, the Ponce dog?
The who that?
The Hawk Solid, the Ponce dog. I think that's his name. Hawk Solid. Yeah, I think his name Hawk Solid.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that.
Supposed to be some the Ponce blood crossed to the mountain man Homer stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be something like that.
They were doing that, but years ago. I'm talking about.
Yeah,
years ago.
It's here. No, it's here now. They got a junior off of them. They got a junior off of them.
Oh,
it's here now.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was just head searching one day and I seen a litter mate to my Ponce male, right? That was born a week before my male. No, a week after my male was born. Same month, everything, same year, everything. Just a week later. I was like, oh, yeah. You were born a week later. Same breed. A week later.
Dang, what difference I give all the time?
Everybody would die for a female that can do that. Drop a litter and then drop another litter a week later. Everybody do that.
Yeah.
It's up there. It's up there. It was funny when I seen it.
What was different? The bottom side had to be different, huh?
No, it wasn't nothing different. It wasn't nothing different but the date that it was born, J.Bo. It was born a week later. Same year, same month, same year, just a week later.
So if we have 7 days after they had a land puppet.
Yeah, another litter. Another
He
litter.
made it happen that one. He made it happen that one.
Lord, how much?
J.Bo said the real run.
Yeah. He made it happen that one.
Think of something like that, man. She had one puppy. That was the run. He just hanging out.
She was late. Yeah, she was late.
Going here, all the other puppies running around. And she look at she cleaning a new one.
Yeah, but I one more of them bit.
A week later.
A week later. I live.
Oh, shit. That was a heady live. Hey, man. I don't know. It was just funny. The only last litter I knew that came after my male was the one that toe tagged and them had, the macho dog. That was the repeat breed.
Hey, If Tom Hanks to walk off the aisle and that puppy could live another week and be born.
That puppy was here. You just gotta accept it. You got a week later litter mate.
I bet a female somebody didn't find out she had but one puppy every year after that.
Oh no.
So she had but one. And he didn't know he come on one day that bitch was just walking around the yard.
How many people y'all think? How many kennels y'all think did a breeding with another kennel and the female only had one puppy? Or I can't say the female. I say the pairing dogs only had one puppy. I'll put it like that. I mean,
who deserving of that one puppy?
That's why I said it like that. Because they could have been an old male, could have been an old female. I don't know. But they came together, trying to make something happen, and had one puppy. How'd that go?
And then who deserve another puppy?
Right.
So if I know you
what?
I know you bred for somebody like this at the house.
Who gets the puppy? The one that got the most, the dog that got the most credentials? That's who
I know if you bred the house, he was gonna keep your female. And she charged you one puppy, and she had one puppy, or you come get your female, you want about to get that puppy.
I guess that's why we never went back and bred the house. We just bought shit and kept it moving.
I'll tell you how I think. I thought the person with the female, if you got anything in your body that knows what's right, that's your puppy. There shouldn't be no argument, no question.
Right.
If you brought the female and she had one puppy, we ain't gonna even talk about one puppy. That's your puppy.
Right. That's how it should be.
Depending on the person.
That's how it should be.
If come over here and be my dog. And she got one puppy. Who titled to that one? Well, I always thought it was the person with the female who makes the breeding. So if you got anything hard, a pain in the asshole.
Yeah.
We'll do it again.
That was the fraternity rule. And then we gonna repeat.
Now if I was asshole like assholes, we gonna have to turn a puppy and go ahead. On the money. You wanted to pay me steward fee. There were more people want. Well, you ain't got one puppy. Now you got to pay a steward fee.
Yeah, that's dirty work right there.
Yeah, that's dirty work.
Man. I would, if I was the person with the female and it came down to a negotiation about the pup, then hey bro, we just partners on the pup. It's one pup, unless you want to. We partners on the pup till we repeat. How about that, bro? God damn. I'm not gonna sit up there and argue with you about a damn puppy.
Yeah, but suppose it's a ball puppy. How are you gonna split that?
Hey, you want to hold it down? Oh, I'm gonna make sure that person holds down because I don't want to hear no shit. Don't call me every week asking how the puppy doing.
Oh, that's when you gonna hear the shit.
No,
when you had him for a year.
Yeah, that's why you had him for a year. I'm gonna leave it on his yard.
You ain't pick up no shit. Oh, that's my dog.
Alright, I'm gonna leave it on his yard so I can call him with all that bullshit.
That's where the lies come from today. But if you left him on my yard for 2 years and I ain't came over there and even rubbed him or touched him or kicked no shit from under your shoe, you know the first thing they gonna think? That's they dog.
Right.
And they gonna be in fight. But you know what it's gonna make you? It's gonna be making you entitled to do something that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the early purpose off of somebody else did come from. They look just like some of your dogs that you don't know nothing about. Now they ain't got no paper.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He done stored them with somebody, one of your partners that you don't know. He can't give him no paper off of him because he don't want you to know that he got some money off of him. He's trying to get more than you could get before you actually get a chance to get something.
There you go. There you go.
So with a boy dog, you can't share no boy dog with nobody because the devil come and pairs.
Oh yeah.
Now with a female, you can't do nothing with a female that I won't know about. You might be a ruler once or twice, but the pecker man ain't no secret.
Right. Right. Yeah. You right about that.
And you gonna end up cutting no boy in the head. You know, so keep talking about that boy got that plastic bumps everywhere, boy. I'm about to cut him in the head. So who truly and who the puppet truly for?
I can't answer that. Why I just pay stuff fee.
And I'm talking about
We ain't partners, man.
Yeah, and we bred for purpose. And dog got one purpose. Who the puppet for?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the rough one right there. But it gotta be a female. Who on the female?
Yeah, but that's all you then.
No, I'm talking about the other one.
I mean, it gotta be a female. Unless you like Earl Tudor, I'm keeping the female and the pup. Now what, punk?
Then Danny said you wasn't about to go down there by his house either.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Unless you Earl Tudor, you just gangster him for everything. I'm keeping it.
Yeah, but it was a 30% chance that he had already beat you up.
Come to the house, you gonna leave like a piece of cheddar cheese.
Right.
You gonna leave the house like a piece of cheddar cheese. You come down there.
Say Carver was too. Say Carver calling and ask you how about your big bread. I tell you good because he about to make a different breeding with her, and you better not come by his house.
Funk you for your female. Funk you for it.
I'm glad they were back in the day, man.
Right. Don't gargle with the baby.
They Carver point. You be arguing with Carver. He pointing you shit.
I'm glad they were back with J.Bo.
Cheddar cheese.
Carver had a crossover.
I think I'm living in a war zone, boy. Boy.
Carver had a crossover.
Yeah, crossover.
Yeah, bro, pointing your shit. What dog?
Cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese.
Right.
As they say now, that mignon. They ain't don't play about that mignon.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Them YNs gonna leave him right out there in the yard. They gonna leave him right out there in the yard. They gonna come grab that dog.
No, ain't grabbing.
Might grab
one or two. The whole yard. They clearing it out.
Yeah, the whole yard
they gonna grab more than that too. Might well gonna grab more 2, 3, or 4 of them, whatever you can carry.
Yeah, whole yard gone, puppies, all that. They don't care how it's bred. We just know all this yard. We got potted up. We gone.
Pandemonium. That's what they gonna sound like all these CDs, baby.
That's right, Joe Time. It should be the owner of the field.
Y'all gonna sound like Ryan J.Bo house come New Year's. That's what it's gonna sound like.
Pandemonium.
It's gonna be going down. You better not bring your ass up here. Oh, for the fall up
Somebody
here.
got a cannon. Somebody got a cannon outside. What that is? Sound like a cannon going off outside. I don't know where. I think I'm gonna stay inside. I don't know what's going on outside.
Fat Peter and Mike James.
Oh yeah.
Somebody with the Tyson on. You better not go out there.
Yeah, can't too many people go out there.
Yeah, so who the puppy for?
Oh man. Hey, the puppy gotta go with the mama. If it's just one, she gotta go with the mama. Unless you on some gangster shit. But the puppy gotta go with the mama. And then hopefully the owner of the mama will be on some real stuff and be like, hey bro, we're gonna repeat this breed, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, just give them that option though. You don't know. Give them that option. Don't be, hey bro, I think I deserve the pup, man. You got to feed it, we can feed it. No, don't come at him like that. Let him make that option. He might be on the same thing. Hey bro, we're gonna repeat this breed, bro, since you only had one. And go on from there. Or who knows? He might be like, hey bro, you keep the pup, we'll repeat it when you come back in. He might come at you like that. So you don't know. But he should have that option though, because he got the female. That's just how I feel about it.
I could be people sometimes they dog have a two puppet. I can go and keep them both.
When you throw the aspects in it too, your male a champion or grand champion. She just
I know you got two. I need to get one for sure. But you go ahead and keep them both.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We can throw all that in there.
Yeah, well, you're from somebody that you couldn't trust no way. You don't let them tell you that they got two puppets. Yeah, you already know you ain't getting one of them. Oh, one died, and the other one. Yeah, one died, and the other one about to die.
That's bad right there.
He's about to die. Yeah, right now. And the eyes closed right now. Wow, nigga lying. So I ain't talked to you in 2 years. How the hell you still got puppy?
Yeah. What time it is? D.T. Smith, I ain't even think he was still on here. He done came in last. He must be behind on the show. He heard something he laughed about.
I'm about some good lies people used to tell. Man, they died. One died and the other one about to die. Boy, I ain't talked to you in 2 years. I understand you still got puppets.
They never grew.
Yeah, you come on the phone, Ryan.
They never grew.
Yeah, I'm trying to ask you about them dogs. You telling me the puppets died. Boy, I ain't seen you in 2 years. And the way J.Bo and then the Vindicator's are drunk. One J.Bo. Oh, King Hill.
That's why I'm mad at Doctor. My mentor has some King Elvis stuff. It was a curse, but it was cross.
I
Came
know
from
to come out.
Boneyard Kennel. He gave it a shot. Came from Boneyard Kennel. It was a curse, though.
I just explained though. Yeah, you run a family of dogs,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't cross to the best brother in the middle. I'm talking about that.
Hey, that goes back to
You don't even cross.
maybe he's a
And you
half
don't even
brother.
cross himself. But even if he wasn't though, you
Okay.
got vindicator on the red nose dog. And even if he wasn't the brother, you still don't do it.
Yeah, you can still do it. I'm pretty sure he did it. I'm pretty sure he did it.
He
I'm pretty
had
sure
to,
he
bro.
did it.
Where you think King Hill would
Right.
come from?
Because, hey, just the thought of it will kill you if you didn't do it. The thought of
That's
it
where
will kill
King
you.
Hill
He
come
probably
from.
did it. He probably did it both ways. Took a J.Bo daughter to Vindicator, took a Vindicator daughter to J.Bo. He probably did it both ways. Just to see.
That's why King Hill was so big when he turned black.
Oh shit.
He was a big old
He
black
had big old
dog.
black guy. Yeah, he was a big old black dog.
Okay. All right. All right.
I tell you, lying and telling the truth at the same time.
Yeah.
Telling the truth and lying at the same time. No email, no that. No email to the people stuff. Yeah, he mentioned that people stuff. That's why he took the vindicator stuff and bring it to us.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
On here, you gonna get out. They gonna shine ass. Black dogs that weigh 80 pounds. And J.Bo dirty. They're 30.
Mm.
That skin on him was right here, down Nene. Look at King Elwood. He colored.
Mm-hmm.
And then so black, he colored.
Mm.
You even call that black. You call it just color.
He ain't black, he's colored.
Yeah, black here.
Hey, I got a colored one right now, J.Bo. I got a colored one right now. He's so black, he colored. I got some other black ones, but they ain't black like him. He colored.
Yeah, that nigga colored. I'm telling you, nigga colored. I'm telling you. I think that nigga King L was colored.
I wonder why you named that dog King Elvis.
Man, that's that other shit in there, the vindicator.
Oh man.
He made King Elvis, though. You ain't lying, dog.
Right.
You mad, dog. Them bitches colored.
I know what you're talking about, J.Bo. You said be all black.
Man, them bitches, I'm saying them bitches colored. Now, them bitches ain't black. You got to have some purple. You got to have some purple in that shit.
Oh no, they don't not too much purple because then they start calling the blues. Don't have too much purple now.
Yeah, I ain't say maroon.
We can
say all types of colors.
That's how you can prove your eyes and the black in the neck. One of it looks like a Black Panther on it.
Mm,
Alright, that's color.
right.
I mean, that Black Panther hair. He got to look like this.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
They even talk to pump that big old bitch. It sound like a line when you go out at a nigga. Boy, they ain't about to fight that.
Oh man, J.Bo. I ain't about to fight that.
He ain't about to fight that. One of the bitches Conway Twitter, they got all kind of shit out that motherfucker.
Conway Twitter.
Boy, they wasn't about to do nothing with that shit.
No. Yeah, no.
They go black ass dog. What dog? Yeah, they want a dog to cheer you.
And all of them were strong as hell. All them Zebo dogs were strong as hell. I'm talking
Look at that
about
Black Panther
ones
stuff.
that wasn't.
Man, the Black Panther stuff wasn't that black.
Right.
That's that chocolate they mixed with them dogs.
Mm.
They just turned black, had the same bush on them. Boy, don't that make black like chocolate.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I see that. I'm funny looking at it.
Alright.
I see that. They just had a black bear. They had a black bear fighting in East Baton Rouge. And somebody died was saying.
A black bear?
Yeah.
They were fighting who now? Or what?
Yeah.
What they were fighting?
They got pictures of him and somebody having a garbage can.
Oh no. Oh no.
Right over there, Hoover Road.
There's nothing you really can do with a bear. I mean, straight up.
They put that right there on his ass. He's from the town. And that's in town. He should have pit bull. I'm whooping out that right there. I'm telling you.
Oh man.
I'm about to put my boots on and whoop out that right there. That thing on.
Oh. Man.
Hey, I ain't waiting on the people. I had a back leg cut off with everybody trying to show them everything.
Oh no, J.Bo, you done already dismantled them?
Yeah, I'm gonna give me one of them back legs.
Yo, this bear is done. He's done.
Yeah, butthole one side the butthole all the way to the back. Yeah, all that. Nice roach. And I know to tell you, I've been making that back trap.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where they belong. I'm talking about this bitch in Giant City.
Oh, I'm gonna think.
Right now.
Oh, I think.
That bitch in town. Yeah, no, another one back. We got no power. It's a loop. Like, he might have to tell him to go over there. And over here, like, you know.
It's a real jungle in Louisiana. They got everything over there. Damn.
Just chill.
You know, maybe I was saying.
Wildcat, Gators. Got coons trying to make home visits, trying to see what's in the refrigerator. All kind of stuff going on over there.
There you go, and do you want about King, what name here? King here with them all.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You go in on King Elvis tomorrow, man.
Yeah, put your picture up. What are you looking at? I just vindicated stuff. Look at it.
We're gonna make that note for non-stop to put that up there. For Bulldog with Bo tomorrow. Look at that. Look at that named King Elvis.
We take Lonzo and the Mountain Man was Captain. And then when the Mountain Man was running that J.Bo with the Cater Cross.
I'm in the room twice.
Cat. Double cat.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, let me leave and then come back.
Oh.
So it's like a boozing ball died, huh?
Where it said Boozing Bar died?
Well, I was asking you.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if Boozing Bar still alive or not.
No, hers just died.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even know he was still around. Cause like I said, he must have got out of dogs. Cause you don't even see him well, he never advertised like that in the first place though. Like I said, everybody ever seen sell a Boozing Bar dog was not Boozing Bar. I never heard of Boozing Bar selling no dog.
If we talk about boozing balls, leave it tomorrow.
Okay. Now we on. Cause you know, everybody that on here, we're gonna slide over tomorrow to Bulldog with Bo, with non-stop the real Maestro and the Honorable J.Bo, 7 p.m. Central Time. Be there, be square. Bring your smoke, your drink, and your snacks, cause I'm not sharing. Precious still in here. He got in this thing to say.
King Hill was on tomorrow.
King T dropped off. We're gonna get into that King T. That not King T. We're gonna get into that King Elvis discussion. King T dropped off. But salute to my brother, my short boy brother King T, coming in on the thoughts and opinions. The Honorable J.Bo for coming in. Pressure Cap for coming in on the thoughts and opinions. My random thoughts and opinions. Salute. J.Bo, you got anything to say before we get out of here? I think J.Bo done already dipped out. Salute, Mad Doctor. Pressure. Europe. Tough times. Vendetta. Salute, my brother. Violent Wave. Salute. D.T. Smith. Europe. Hey, MK, my apologies, man. We're going to get that straightened out to get you back on here. That was my slip of the finger that put you on time out or whatever it was that moved you off it. We're going to get you back on here, man. That's my fault on that. Everybody else, salute, man. Salute. Mr. Vernon, salute. Salute, man. Appreciate y'all for come checking me out on the random. And I'm gone. Oh, yeah. Be there, be square for Bulldog Court. Also, too, coming up on Saturday. You know how we get down for the live after show. But tomorrow, Bulldog with Bo. We're going to ride. Salute.